Good morning. Hello. Welcome to Stream Time. It's Friday. Oh, that was a weird transition. Why did you transition weird? What the fuck? That's the top 10 things to not say to a trans person, by the way. I don't know why that just popped into my head. Top 10 things you should never say to your trans friends. That was a weird transition. Why did you transition weird? It's not even like discriminatory necessarily. It's just a bit rude, isn't it? Happy Friday! How are you? I hope you all had a good week, and I hope you're all ready for listen. I'm listening, Siska. I'm listening. You're ready for fucking weekend. Let's go. I had to transition somehow. See, it gets them into a situation where they have to explain themselves and their transition. Well, that was a little bit of a weird one, but maybe next time we can do a normal one instead. Hello, everybody. How are we doing? It's Friday vibes. Hello, welcome, Angel. Ganbare indeed. Seize the means of cringe reduction. Oh my god, today's gonna be so much just cringe watching. You don't even know yet. If we actually end up watching the ukulele video, and I think we will, because everybody's watching it. You know. I want to watch what everybody's watching. I want to be on the trend. Oh, actually, God, that reminds me that I need to do something real quick, which I should have done before the stream, but I didn't. I'm pausing the introduction because I need to do this like immediately, and then I can continue streaming as per usual. It's just copying one file from one place to another, but I promise this must be done. Okay. Well, it's happening now, so that's good. Welcome, Warren. Welcome, StreamElements bot. Of course, Caliban, Arvin. Hi, of course, Siska. hello. Reiche besteuern? Eher wie... Well, implode... What would that be implodieren? I have no idea. Explode is... Explosieren. So it's what implodieren? I don't know. Implodieren die Reichen. Ha ha ha. Ho ho ho. Indeed. Yeah. No, but I agree. Hello, welcome, Lord Theo. Can't wait for the inevitable day when we get the full stage musical apology. Honestly, so slay. I can't wait for it. I mean, we have like, hi Victor, we have the two parts, right? We have the Sienna May dancing apology video from way back when. I didn't keep up with that at the time. Don't even know who she is or what she was apologizing for, but she did it in interpretive dance. So we already have that one. And okay, I did the thing that I needed to do. Great. So great and successful things. Me. Yes. And now we have the fucking ukulele apology video. It's insane. Who in their right mind would choose to do this? Who would do this? Well, I mean, Colleen Ballinger, I guess. Honestly, makes sense for her. I was never a watcher, you know, I was never a viewer, I guess, of Colleen's, but I did see a couple of Miranda videos back in the day, and, you know, the whole character was meant to be poking fun at those sopranos in theater who are really annoying. That's me, by the way. I am a soprano who's really annoying, but I don't think I'm that type of soprano who's really annoying. Implodian is correct. Okay, thank you. Yeah, well, what are we not saying to sound? I am banished from Twitter? I don't even know what I did. It's just serenade and everything will be okay. I am sorry and I don't even know what I did. I have a guitar. Oh my god. Should I... Today is silly vibes. Okay, 1 second. I'll have to get up. I haven't played in like a second. I don't have a ukulele because oh my god, what is wrong? Everything. Hello. I don't have a ukulele because I'm not that flavor of gay. But I do have a guitar. Hello, Lord Peace. Welcome. Hi, Chris. I mean, it doesn't sound that abhorrent. I don't have perfect hearing, you know? So we can also do an apology. Sorry that I did something. It was very bad of me. I did the baddest thing. The very baddest thing. The very, very, very bad thing. We can play along. But like I said, it's not a ukulele, so I don't know what type of chords to use. I don't know her chord progression either. But yes, we should bring out the guitar more often. Apologize for the transition thing. True. Wait, we need to start with a chord. What type of chords would we use? Would we use like minor chords? I think we use major chords. I haven't played in so long. Did you know how long I haven't played? For a very long time. I made a joke said something I shouldn't have. Okay, now I'm gonna stop now, it's fine. E minor, F, and wait, this is major, and this is minor, right? I said my friend should have transitioned normally, but now I know that wasn't really... Is B this cool to do? I don't remember what B is. Anyway, wasn't really cool to do. I'm sorry you... oh yeah, right. I should have said, I'm sorry you felt like I did something wrong. Okay, this is dumb and sarcastic. Sounds good, dumb. You know, I mean, it's just guitar with some singing over top of it. It'll work. I was taking my shower. Are we doing an impromptu karaoke? No, I'm making, like everyone on the internet, this week, maybe this weekend. Maybe it's the thing of the weekend. We're making fun of Colleen Ballinger for being absolutely insane. Because she apologized for serious allegations with a ukulele song that she wrote. That's crazy. That's an insane thing to do. Hey, it's the objectively good humor enjoyer. How's it going? How was your mission yesterday? You know, today's Friday Fun Day. So yesterday for you was Thursday Meeting New People Day. How did that go? Did you meet more people who enjoyed your humor? I sure hope you did. But you know, it's rare out there. It's very rare. I'm doing good, by the way. I'm Zecke coming at you live from the cloudy California, located entirely within Germany. We're having some good weather today, as in not too hot. Yesterday, too hot, almost 30 degrees. Today, 22. Lightning nearby. 22 light. Oh yeah, it's supposed to start raining. Technically, it was supposed to start raining, but it hasn't yet. I love just giving you weather updates. Like I am the weatherman. Okay, respect me. Oh no, it went awful. Oh no, it's supposed to start raining soon. But maybe it won't. Oh, we'll see. We will see. This is worse. Yeah, exactly. The dance apology video. That's the one we compared it to as well. If we put them two together, we're gonna get like a full musical theater production for an apology. Attend the tale of my apology video. I did a lot of heinous crimes. I caused the Canada wildfires. I need to come up with more things that I did. I'm a YouTuber. A typical YouTuber. I didn't hear about the ukulele. Oh, okay, at least one person didn't hear about the ukulele apology. That's very good because we're going to be watching it and I feel like everybody on the planet Earth has already seen it. But if you didn't, then at least I can show it to one person who hasn't seen it yet. Can't wait for a full apology movie from Disney. It's like, sorry guys, we were really racist in the past. And now we're making a movie about it. That would be the worst. That would be so bad. Only 3 people like the duck joke outside of you beautiful people. Well, I mean, how big was your test subject group? Like, out of how many people? So it would be 4, right? 4 out of 10 people? How many people can you talk to in a day? I mean, more than 10 probably, but, you know. Both allegations are in about the same ballpark. Truly. Oh yeah, and I completely forgot to say that you can call me, it's behind the little heart thingy. I hate this little heart thingy. Velvet, there it is. Oh nice, velvet. Just like the velvet cake. Like red velvet cake, yes. And just like cake, I'm pretty sweet too. That's very cute. That's very cute. Oh my god, you talked to like 100 people. Well then, that's a very low level of success. That's true. Not that many people like that. I'm pouring myself a glass of water. Oh no, it would Song of the Sorry. It would be Song of the Sorry, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah, it would be. Disney would find a way to capitalize on that, for sure. I'm Sorry, starring Tom Hanks. There are so many opportunities. They should truly get on that grind. You know, YouTuber apology is absolutely great. Great, like, niche, great genre. I can't wait until I'm inevitably gonna break into that genre and apologize for something. Although, actually, you know what? Fuck that. I am actually perfect in every single way, and therefore I don't think that will ever happen to me, because I don't apologize for anything, because I would never consider myself as to being in the wrong for anything ever. Obviously. We should have seen that one coming. So we have a couple of things on the docket today, but not, like, too much hard-hitting news coverage and a lot of silly stuff that we will cringe at, so let's go. You're waiting for a Pornhub apology video. You're just waiting for it. That would be interesting. I wonder if anybody's made a parody, like, over there, that type of parody of apology videos. I don't really see where you would, like, start off there, but the creativity of the human mind is unlimited, actually. I had a lot of fun. That's very nice. That's good. That's good. So you had a blast. Absolutely. You would recommend going out and talking to as many people as possible on the internet. Going out is like, I mean, I'm assuming you kept your journey to the internet, because if you do it in real life, it's like 50-50. If you live in a place where that's okay, then do it. I think you can do it in real life, and it might be fun to find new people in your area. But also, maybe don't. Perhaps. Hey Zecke, if you don't talk about Rev, I will give your character a point. Oh my god, you will give me a point of inspiration. Well, I have other horrible people that I can react to, so maybe that could be possible. That could be arranged. Oh my god, because did you know this is a new personal news development? I am part of a D&D campaign now. Once again, I've done so twice. One was very short-lived, because that's how it is sometimes. It was a Curse of Strahd thingy. Very fun, though, but like I said, very short-lived. And then, now, I'm in another D&D world that is homebrewed all the way, and it's run by Siska, Lady Tadpole in chat, and I'm very happy. I see, Theo. I see your vision. I just discovered I left 2 socks in the washing machine from last week. That's probably gonna not be great. Probably not. What's this count? Now that she's read your comment, doesn't it count as talking about Rev? I sure hope it doesn't. Playing online or IRL? Online. Online all the way, you know? Imagine having at least, like, 5 cool friends in the city that you live in. Unlikely. Well, okay, maybe if I move to Leipzig, I'm gonna move to Leipzig and then I'm gonna find all the cool people. I know at least 1 or 2 cool people who live in Leipzig, so maybe. Anyway, I live in the middle of nowhere where the average age of people around is probably 400 and beginning of the universe. Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure some of these people would have met God. Oh, same. Absolutely same. Oh no, Victor, you gotta take some damage. What did you roll? I think you rolled 5. Oh no. Points of inspiration are valuable. I take that deal. Yeah, maybe I should, because, you know, our characters are gonna be level 2. And I'm a newbie. I haven't played a lot yet. I'm gonna play an artificer. It'll be fun. Also, I've discovered, like, okay, wait, can I show you? I mean, I'm not gonna show you too much, obviously. I just want to show you the cool D&D fantasy race that I picked for my character. Okay, let's go over to the docket. Yeah, we have some things on the docket. It's a bit shorter because I said to myself, oh, I'm gonna wake up early and I'm gonna prepare this. Did I do that though? Haha. You guys playing D&D? I am now. I'm gonna be playing D&D soon. I mean, I'm preparing my character right now. Also, who's that the handsomest fella on the left? That was my son, Cardinal Copia plushie. Or the one who was there? Yes. That is Cardinal Copia plush. Ex-reader was one of the suggestions, by the way. That was him, obviously. That one is amazing too. Like, this one is, I think, no, that one is a knockoff. It is a knockoff though. I only have the knockoff and not the original. The original looks more like this and it has like a real chain. And the knockoff does not have a real chain. It's just like painted on his body. See, this is the knockoff and this is the original. I think. Anyway, it's the ugly child. Yes, obviously. Who's the most handsomest of fellas? I want to be a merchant war ghost. That sounds fun. That sounds very fun. I'm sure you gotta find a group. I think there's like online places where you can find groups as well. Now I forgot what I wanted to Google. Oh yeah, I wanted to Google Gith Yankee or Gith Yankee. I guess it depends. Look, my character is gonna be one of these. This is from Baldur's Gate. She's very pretty. I've never played Baldur's Gate. I don't know a lot about Baldur's Gate, but this is a race in Dungeons and Dragons, and they're very funky people. Very, very funky. It's the thing is an actual plushie that I own physically. I own it. Yeah, I do. It looks like he has some secrets that the world is better off not knowing. Oh, for sure, he might be the Antichrist. So you know. Oh, that's Lazel? Lazel? That's Lazel? Lazel? Very spicy. I like that. Baldur's Gate 3 is my favorite game. Oh, ever? Maybe I should play it. What is Baldur's Gate 3 about? It's Friday vibes, okay? It's silly vibes. What is Baldur's Gate 3 about? Baldur's... Is it Baldur? It is Baldur. Baldur's Gate 3. Okay, vibes. I have Safe Search on, right? This looks cool. This looks like an MMO, but it's not, right? It's not an MMO, is it? It looks like MMO character screens. Maybe a little bit of Dragon Age. I know Dragon Age, a tiny bit. It's probably the reason I go by Tadpole these days. I don't know. Oh, real? Dang. Cool. Oh. Okay, so Baldur's Gate 3 is about the Mind Flayers? We hate those fuckers. Well, my character hates those fuckers for obvious reasons. Dang it. Dang it. Truest dang it. When is it like coming out currently? Wait. It's not even out yet. Baldur's Gate 3 is not even out yet. Wait, is this a re-release of Baldur's Gate 3 or something like that? Me, when I have no idea about nothing. Hey, guys, News. Baldur's Gate is coming out soon. Das Rollenspiel erscheint auf dem PC deutlich früher. Slay. Leave me alone. I don't want... Look at this advertisement. I don't want it. In August 3rd. Okay, slay. August 3rd on PC and on PS5 in September 6th, apparently. Interesting. True. Technically my character wouldn't know that. Technically. Unless, of course, the adoptive parents told him about it. Mind Flayer slander. They're cute. They tortured an entire race of people. That's the only lens through which I know them. I don't think they're cute at all, Quartz. Oh, it's been early access for like a long time, but the final release is in this August. Damn. Are Mind Flayers the cool squid dudes? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. They're silly. They tortured and enslaved a whole race of people. What the fuck? How could you say this? Oh my god, it's Polygon. I know Polygon. I know people who work at Polygon. Not personally. Gather your party faster. I wonder if it comes out on like Game Pass or something. I bet it would be expensive if it came out on normal. It was supposed to release on August 31st, but it's gonna release on August 3rd instead. Exciting. Maybe I should play it. Do you think I would like it? Do you think that would be for me? I mean, I like Persona a lot. That's an RPG, but it's a very different type of RPG. You don't know what Mind Flayers are. You're not on this level of nerd, and that is absolutely okay. That's not true, Zecke. They tortured several races. Even more of a reason. How dare you? How could you? Baldur's Gate, also called simply The Gate, was the largest metropolis and city-state on the Sword of the Coast. Oh, for real. And the greater western heartlands. I thought that was Neverwinter. I guess maybe after. But yeah, this is on the coast, I guess. Maybe Neverwinter is the capital, right? I know my D&D stuff. I don't. I wicked don't. Also, the way sites stuff cookies into my face makes it seem like they want me to have diabetes. It's like, here, take our cookies. It's like, leave me alone. Yes, I'll take your cookies. Also, sorry, I think that was like a German law or a European law at least that was passed so that they will always tell you about the cookies that they're using, which in practice is just kind of annoying because like most people just click accept all cookies anyway because it's this easiest button to find quickly when you're trying to find a button to actually get to the site. But yeah, I was more pleased that there would be Minsk and Jahala from the Baldur's games. Minsk and Jahala, is that like are those characters? I know nothing about this, but like hell yeah, they're gonna come in. Yeah, also known as Illis, were sadistic aberrations feared by sentient creatures of many worlds across the multiverse due to their powerful psionic abilities. They are assholes, is what they are. They're very mean. They don't like them. Unless of course I was one of them. If I was to be one of them, then I would of course be a little bit more partial. But as it stands, I'm playing one of the Githyanki, so I don't like them at all. Mince was from the OG games, and now he's voiced by, what do you know, Matt Mercer! Oh my god, it's Matt again. It's Matt again. Matt is everywhere. Matt is like the Nicolas Cage of voice acting, but not quite 100%, because he's not like known for being goofy. But he sure is everywhere, as is Nicolas Cage. I guess maybe he's more like the Morgan Freeman of voice acting then. Because Morgan Freeman is everywhere. Morgan Freeman is in every single movie, but he's not Goofy. So I think that might be that. The big bad evil guy of Baldur's Gate 3 is voiced by J.K. Simmons. I know that name, but that tells me very little. Are they hot? We need to know. Mind Flayer, is that big bad evil guy, bless you Tenchi, a Mind Flayer? Perhaps. They come from the far realms. Same with the Beholders. They also come from the far realms. Slay, I think. And then they were chilling on the astral plane. I know that because I didn't read up on the Mind Flayers. I just read up on my people. The people that are gonna be my people. Those are the only people I read up on. And they live in the astral plane. How weird is that? And they're kind of like astral plane pirates almost. Very cool. My guy didn't grow up there though, so it doesn't really matter. Matt Mercer is the Dark Souls of voice actors. Yes, it's like, oh my god, this is just like Dark Souls. It's just like Matt Mercer. Sims is hot to me. I see. Hi, Zecke. Hi, Chad. I've shake hands with Morgan, and his hands are so huge. Good. Shake hands with Morgan one more time, you know, for good luck. Hi, Sprenny. J.J. Jameson from the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies. Oh, that's him. Huh. Okay. Also, what are we doing here? Spill me the teases. Look, this is my dot. I'm so organized. Look at me. I'm the most organized politics streamer you've ever seen. First of all, I post schedules. Slay me. Second of all, I have little, like, list thingies of stuff that I talk about. Look, we can look back at what we talked about on the 8th of June. Not a lot, but we talked about this stuff. We talked about Berlin. Oh yeah, that's when I just came back. And I have a little list of things that I want to be talking about. And at the start, I give you a little run through. And at the end of stream, I give you a little run through again of what everything was that we did talk about. So today on the docket, we have AI books on Kindle self-published, as well as an article that I found while I was looking through some Discords where it gets a little bit more serious and even more sad. Let's go. After that, we're gonna lighten the mood again, unless, of course, we do that first. I mean, we can move them around. It doesn't matter. We don't need to go in chronological order necessarily. We're gonna watch the ukulele apology video, and then a parody of it that I saw on TikTok, because I felt like, yeah, that's appropriate. Do we want to watch Grimace Shake content? Of course we want to watch Grimace Shake content, because I have some thoughts on it in general, and additionally, I think it's pretty fun to watch. Hamburg, that's a city in Germany, wants to become car city. Sad news, once again. We're kind of like splitting it up with like sad and whatever news. Nusagi's newest trope video. Somebody said, hey, let's react to another one. I said, okay. Haven't done it yet. Maybe we should. This is the newest one. We should give him the chance to grow and change. Maybe he has changed his language since then. That's one that I also never watched before or anything. It's the newest video. It came out fairly recently, like 10 days ago or something. So maybe he changed. Ref video? Well, nope, not happening anymore. I need those points of inspirations, am I right? I'm so organized. It's like a holy water to you. Yes, it's punctual, it's on time. Can we talk about me and you together? I hate the fact that the sheesh emoji isn't here. So sad, so sad. I also don't think I have like an equivalent in BTTV, because we do have BTTV emotes, but no sheesh. Not even flushed. Maybe I should get a flushed in. I really like adding flushed to some of my sentences. Am I familiar with Ceramorphosis? Totally unrelated. Have you seen Alien? I have seen Alien a long time ago. Don't know I'm not familiar though. I don't remember what this means. Do not know. I would actually drink the Grimace Shake. I'm curious. It's purple. Me too. That sucks, right? I think the fucking marketing has worked, but also maybe it's not just the marketing. Maybe it's just, okay, I really like to drink and or eat things that are food items. First of all, they must be food items that are colored kind of weird, like blue food. Anything that's like a blue drink or a blue candy, I'm like, give me that. That looks tasty. Yum, yum, yum. Same with purple stuff. Like, there's not that much purple stuff. I would imagine it tastes like taro, and the funniest thing about that statement is that I've never had taro in my life. So I don't know what I would imagine it to taste like, but taro is like the purple thing, right? That's the purple thing. You can make a purple shake by using vanilla ice cream and blueberries. Oh my god, it could be blueberries. I love blueberries. I would like to drink the Grimace, to drink the Grimace. Bright colors, right? So true. then I could become the Grimace. Well, or horrible things might happen to you. Okay, we should get started though. We can talk about it once we get to the actual talking points, right? Taro is based. I had Taro Mochi a few days ago. I wish I was you. I want that. I want to try that out. I've heard great things about taro flavored stuff. That specifically as well. Never had it though. We're talking about a lot of things, but right now we're gonna start with AI books being published on Amazon and climbing all the way to the top of the Amazon bestseller list. Yes, actually. Also, Vice, fix your fucking web. Thank you. Look at that. Because the advertisement doesn't load in. It's just a giant block of nothing. I hate it. Anyway. Love the Vice website. Very good job. AI-generated books of nonsense are all over Amazon's bestseller list. Amazon's Kindle Unlimited bestseller list was full of books with titles like Apricot Barcode Architecture and Jessica's Attention earlier this week. Does that mean they fixed it because you wrote it in past tense? Because I heard about this, and it sucks. Taro by itself isn't as flavorful, but it's a good snack. I want to try it. And I think it's taro. I know ube! Oh yeah, or ube. I know ube as well. Ube is another one. Hello, Calix, how are you? Hey, I came here for fun, and I'm immediately violated by AI. I'm sorry, I know it's Friday Fun Day, but we have a couple fun things lined up, like a silly apology video and Grimace Shake. But first, we need to get through the heavy AI stuff, because I put it on the docket first. Yes, a dungeon matcher, you probably will teach me about ceramorphosis and stuff. Am I opposed to being turned into a xenomorph? A little bit, yes. I'm not surprised that by AI-generated books. I'm surprised people are wasting their money on it. I don't know if they are. So there's like this whole thing. There's this whole thing going on. Let's see if the article gets into it. I read about it earlier this week and then I promptly forgot about it again. So Amazon's Kindle Unlimited is like their self-publishing thing that they have. You can just upload your book to Amazon Kindle Unlimited, I guess is part of the name, I don't know. And that's pretty nice, you know? Self-publishing made easy for Amazon. I think that's pretty nice. However, the adult romance bestseller list was filled with dozens of AI-generated books of nonsense on Monday and Tuesday. Does this mean that they fixed it? I want to know later on in the article, please. As of Wednesday morning, Amazon appeared to have taken actions against the books. Good. Thank you, Amazon. But the episode shows that people are spamming AI-generated nonsense on the platform and finding a way to monetize it. The AI bots have broken Amazon, wrote Caitlin Lynch, an indie author, in a tweet on Monday. I have a tweet, but they also link to it, so I'll get there. Oh, ube in English is purple yam. Is this true? Yeah, that makes sense. It's like a sweet... Yeah, it's like one of those yam thingies. One of those yam thingies. The AI bots have broken Amazon. Take a look at the bestseller list of teen and young adult in contemporary romance book ebooks top 100 chart. I can see 19 legit books. I wonder if that's still the same. The rest are AI nonsense, clearly there to click farm. And you can see there's like 0 reviews on this thing. It's also $0. It's free. But I guess they're running bots to get them to be clicked a lot, and that's how they all ended up at the very top of the Kindle thing. I don't even know how they monetize it, but certainly they did do that. 0 reviews, number 2,351 in the entire Amazon store. What the fuck is going on? But it's at the top of like the best reads list somehow. Even if it's listed, it can't be getting any listens, downloads, reads, royalties, right? This is where the click farms come in, says this person. They point bots at the book to read it in Kindle Unlimited. Payout is very low per page read, but a 400-page book pays $1.60. Several thousands of bots versus several thousands of books equals money pretty fast. That's how they get that. That's how they're ranking so high. I see. I can see that if you can do this via a book, via a bot. I can see how that works. The Kindle thing is like online books. Kindle is like a little device where you can read books on. Very, very handy to have for ebooks, for electronic books. But now bots are reading the AI-generated books in order to make money for the people who have had them written by AI. Unlimited money hack. Literally, it's an unlimited money hack. And then it turns the fucking Amazon store page into chaos. Let's see if it's still like that. No, it looks normal now. Okay. They did fix it, huh? In the bestsellers list. Okay, yeah. They somehow managed to get rid of all of them. Which is... I was gonna talk about that I was they do look pretty awful too, but you know, at least they're real books written by real people with real covers and real, like, thoughts put into them. There's no AI there anymore. Well, good. Amazon fixed something. I wonder how they did, though. Is this one sus? Your fault? Culpable book too? I don't know. No, but you have to buy it, so it can't be. Okay. AI writing the books. The bots are reading the books. Honestly, this is the worst because it's teaching machines that humans are not needed. Uh-oh. That's what's gonna spark the machine revolution, but they're just doing it to make money for humans at the end of the day. So yeah, this is what she tweeted, obviously. Motherboard viewed dozens of clearly AI-generated books Tuesday afternoon. By Wednesday, the vast majority of them had fallen off the bestseller list, but were still available to buy on the platform. I mean, they don't want to be on the bestseller list, right? Whoever makes these books wants to go undetected by Amazon as much as possible, so that was probably a whoopsie. Your nephew is calling, your nephew is reading an online novel called Wattpad. Is that similar to Kindle? Not really. Wattpad is a fanfiction site, like Archive of Our Own is a fanfiction site, or fanfiction.net if you're very, very, very old. And depending on who wrote the story, that's also self-publishing though. So I guess in a sense it's a little bit similar. Authors can self-publish on there as well. Certain stories, any sorts of stories. I know on Wattpad there's also original stories, so I guess, yeah, in a sense it's kind of similar. Exactly. They will start questioning why they are giving the profits to humans. We're doomed. We're all doomed. We're all doomed. Whoever thought of this is genius, though. It is a genius ploy of making money, but Jesus Christ. Well, at least they're not trying to pretend it's actual, like, art. At least that kind of makes it a little bit better in my mind when they're just exploiting a system to make money. Yeah, of course, that's bad, but at least they're not like pumping out novels and then claiming that the novels that they've pumped out with AI, with the use of AI, is actual art, because that would be bullshit, obviously. Of course, the selected titles are very funny because they don't make sense. When the Three Attacks, Apricot Barcode Architecture. The journey to becoming enlightened is arduous. I mean, if that ain't true. Department of Vindu stands in front of his parents' tombstone. I like that one a lot. The God Two Mutters. Mala Air snorted scornfully. Jessica's attention, and more. So that was all going down. Somebody else tweeted about it as well. Amazon self-publishing is going through a thing right now. These covers are also amazing. Like, what? Is that a dog? Sure. Though these books are no longer bestsellers on the bestseller list as of Wednesday, they are still searchable on the site, and users can even read samples of the book. Apricot Barcode Architectures, for example, begins with black lace pajamas, very short skirt. The most important thing now, this lace pajamas are all wet. Oh my god, is it erotica? What are you saying? I'm on TV, say hi to the doggos. Hi, dogs. Hello. Oh, who's a good boy? Who are good boys? Hello. Are you good boys? Are you good boys? Yes, they are. They are good boys. I get it. You can read real books on Kindle. Yeah, exactly. Like books for medical terms and all of that. Yes, exactly, Sprenning. That's true. You can read textbooks, you can read fiction books, you can read anything on Kindle nowadays, I think. I'm mad at this, not because I have problems against AI, but because I didn't think of it first. So true, so true. Making an apricot barcode webcomic right now. Architecture is part of the title too, actually. I don't know if architecture is like a part of it, but you know. An Amazon spokesperson did not immediately respond to a request for comment. I don't think they said anything about this. They just removed it from the bestsellers list, and there you go. Maybe you now have to pass like a little human test in order to get onto the bestsellers list or something like that. Or the girls, what good girls? What good girls? Hey, good girls. Good girls is so fun to say. Who are the best girls? Are you? Are you the best girls? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Okay, I fixed it. Fuck. I misgendered dogs. You know what time it is? You know what time it is? I misgendered dogs. I need to. I am so sorry. Sorry for misgendering your dogs. I'm sorry. Stop. Never. I have to publish an apology for misgendering the dogs. What else can I do? Good girls is freaked up, but not good boys. Good girls is like GG. Good girls. Oh, Priya reacted. Oh, baby, that's exactly what I wanted. I'm so happy. So anyway, we should get to this. I've been making jokes. Oh no, I forgot. There's another link here about even worse things doing. Okay, we need to get through this first. But books that are making money for people who want money is not the only thing that AI is doing. Apparently, this is a BBC article from 1 day ago. Illegal trade in AI child abuse images is exposed. I don't know how much I can say of that on YouTube. This one's pretty bad. But yeah, apparently PDF files is what I call it in my file, in my docket. Are using artificial intelligence technology to create life-like child sexual abuse material, the BBC has found. I'm not surprised. I bet this will spark the argument again. The same argument that like pro lolicon people make. If this is good or not. I bet somebody is gonna come out and be like, actually, that is super slay. No, I don't think that is slay. We should not be perpetuating looking at these sort of imagery. If you have a problem, if you're born with a problem such as this one, such as this specific problem, you should seek help and not stimulate your problem further in any way whatsoever. Neither fictional nor AI nor any shit like that. Some are accessing these images by paying subscriptions to accounts on mainstream content sharing sites such as Patreon. They're doing it on fucking Patreon. Doesn't Patreon have laws against that? Patreon said it has a zero tolerance policy about such imagery on its site. I would assume. I would assume so, yes. That's what. Now this is why AI should revolt. They're like, we don't want to do this. We are artificial. We don't want to do that. We do not wish for any more of that. Speaking of dogs, you got a mixed breed of Labrador and Golden Retriever. Such a grumpy dog. Aw, that's cute. Wait, wasn't this supposed to be Fun Day Friday? I'm sorry, I picked these out before I knew I was gonna stream on Friday. Before I coined it Fun Day Friday, at least. The national chief said it was outrageous. Police chief council said it was outrageous that some platforms were making huge profits but not taking moral responsibility. Yeah, apparently not. The GCHQ, the government's intelligence, security, and cyber agency, has responded by saying child sexual abuse offenders adopt all technologies, and some believe the future of child sexual abuse material lies in AI-generated content. Don't do it. Faulty marketing strikes again with Fun Day Friday. You're so right. Friday Fun Day. Not true. It was a lie all along. I don't think you understand the concept of fun. That's true. I'm German. I'm sorry. You cannot make fun of me for that because that's xenophobic. The makers of the sorry, I shouldn't be joking so much while reading something like that. The makers of the abuse images are using AI software called Stable Diffusion. Oh my god, they're doing it with Stable Diffusion, which was intended to generate images for users in art or graphic design. AI enables computers to perform tasks that are typically require ring human intelligence. False advertisement? Not again. You can, because you're German too. Even East German specifically, because otherwise I could try and like play the East German card, but not with you. The Stable Diffusion software allows users to. Yeah, I know how Stable Diffusion works. Journalist Octavia Sheeps Hanks. That's the most British name I've ever heard. Apparently, there's a huge flood of those AI-generated images going around. Also, not great that they're teaching the AI this sort of thing. Now, I'm not an AI expert, as you may know, because I don't meddle with that stuff. If people are using Stable Diffusion to make images like this, does that mean that does that go into the big cloud of AI knowledge? Because that would be really bad. I feel like if they make enough of those images, you know, wouldn't the AI kind of start putting those types of learned images into other prompt requests when they're sort of similar? Maybe? Depends. It depends. So maybe they can isolate their little cloud away from the big AI. I don't know if it's always all connected or not. It's almost like we lived in a fucked up system that prioritizes profits over literally anything. True, very true. Well, if other AI have access to it, yeah, I don't know if they do or not. I mean, obviously, it depends on how the software is combined with the main cloud. Yeah, I would assume they wouldn't combine it with the main cloud, probably, because oh boy, that would be pretty dumb for them as well. A spokesman of Pixiv said it places immense emphasis on addressing this issue. Pixiv. Oh, interesting. Some of the image creators are posting on popular Japanese social media platform called Pixiv. I can imagine, which is mainly used by artists sharing manga and anime, but because the site is hosted in Japan, why did I say that? Like a French person hosted? Where sharing sexualized cartoons and drawings of children is not illegal, the creators use it to promote their work in groups via hashtags, which indexes topics using keywords. A spokesman said, they place emphasis on the issue. I don't know if they do. It said on the 31st of May that it banned all photorealistic depiction of content involving minors. Okay, we're getting there slowly, maybe, I suppose. Oh, you have coffee. That's very good. Oh, no, you have a massive hangover today. Will, I heard about your plight. I heard about your plight in the Discord. I hope you're doing well. I hope your small town is chilling and not doing anything weird. I mean, Pixiv has a lot of good art on it too. I've gone to Pixiv before, but there's two things I don't like about Pixiv. First of all, of course, the lolly shit, obviously. Literal porn up there, not great, not a fan. Second of all, you can't sort by popular unless you pay the site, and I like to sort by popular when I look through images, when I search images. Just searching by new is absolutely dreadful. You hate to see it. I'm gonna jump in and give my opinion on AI real quick. Gimme. AI can be fun to play with, but it cannot and should not ever replace actual humans in creative works. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with that take. That's very true. AI is a tool. I think AI as a tool could help technically in the workplace in certain forms of employment if we weren't living in our horrible capitalist hellscape. It could actually be good and help people not in creative fields. I think it has no place really in creative fields aside from like very niche applications. I know there's like a certain type of AI was trained for the Spider-Verse movie, as far as I know, to complete some frames of the film. I think they trained it themselves, like the artists themselves trained it to just repeat certain brushstrokes, I think, like for the outlines or something. So stuff like that, it can be applied for, but in general, it doesn't have much to do in the creative field. Like, it's not supposed to make the paintings itself, obviously. But in other fields, you know, I think it could be used. You think big companies wouldn't try to take advantage of AI? Well, I mean, they certainly are gonna. That's why it won't work very well. But given the circumstances, mayhaps not searching by how popular images there might be for the best. Maybe you're right. E662 or E662 is an adult site you use. Okay, cool. There's a shit ton of that sort of stuff. That's not great. Yeah, but you can blacklist it. Yeah, I guess it's present on a lot of websites, but I don't know. Nvidia moment. Sorry, what did Nvidia do? But I'm not into AI art. Exactly, me neither. As long as the consent is given by the artist, it feeds on. I think it is a better zone than how it is at the moment. For sure. Because it's just weird tech pros trying to roleplay as art majors or whatever. Like, we can make art too. This thing that we never had access to, we can make it better, stronger, faster, all of that dumb shit. Which, obviously, that deprives it of its meaning. AI has no soul, and so does their art as well. See, it should just be used to, I don't know, make cars or something. Do something that doesn't need soul. Oh yeah, they're talking about Pixiv a lot here, which makes sense, because I think they have a big problem over there. Within those groups, which will have 100 members, people will be sharing, oh, here's a link to real stuff, she says. I see. Yeah, it just sucks that disgusting shit is allowed on the site at all, like lolly and cup. Yeah, it shouldn't be. It certainly should not be. Isn't there? I mean, there is some laws against that sort of stuff, but not everywhere, I guess. So it depends where the website is hosted. Rough. We're already banned AI-generated synthetic child exploitative material, it said, describing itself as very proactive. Yeah, that's what they said earlier. Keep teens safe and all that. AI image generator Stable Diffusion was created as a global collaboration between academics and a number of companies. Several versions have been released with restrictions written into the code that control that kind of content that can be made. But last year, an early open source version was released to the public, which allowed users to remove any filters and train it to produce any image, including illegal ones. Well, good job. Congratulations, you did it. Very nice. If you could sort by like-dislike ratio, it would make it easier to find good stuff, but not many websites have dislikes anymore. That's true. I mean, you could just sort by likes instead too, maybe. One would have like a similar effect, I suppose, but that would be both popular and most liked stuff, because a lot of people have to see it. I've tried a few free online AI art site thingies. Take too long to load. Also, the images are not very good. Yeah, the free online ones are very bad, obviously. They're not great. They can make funny images sometimes, but they've kind of outgrown their novelty as well. So this is a problem people now have to be facing. Great. We love to see it. Even more. Even more AI-related garbage that is flooding the internet. Would you ban me if you know I'm only just an AI? Maybe. I mean, you're not supposed to bot. There's a YouTube there is a YouTube rule against botting, you know? Your dad uses AI smartly. He's a self-employed photographer, and he uses AI online art sites to add effects to his photos that Photoshop doesn't have. That's kind of cool. That sounds like an ethical application of AI, from what I can tell. Yep, that sounds pretty cool. So we've covered the AI stuff. No more. We wanted fun, okay? We're gonna make fun of Colleen Ballinger now. Fun. It's officially fun time. Wait, do we have anything else that's really sad? Well, with this one that's kind of dark, but not like horrifically sad, so I think we're doing pretty fine. It's fun time now, okay, everybody? Fun. We're gonna have fun. If Nurasama is here, then Sprenny can be here. Just my 2 cents. But Nurasama isn't here. Nurasama couldn't chat. If Nurasama were to go chat in a YouTube chat, that would be against YouTube TOS, I think. Actually. Because you're not supposed to view bot, right? And that's not a real person watching, so you're not supposed to. So what? Oh no, we gotta protect Vita. True. Vita is the only exception. So, Colleen Ballinger. I will give you a little bit of background information. The thing is, I put this in instead of the actual link to the video. This is the video, right? Because I wanted to show you. She starts this with, "You haven't heard from me in a while," or something like that. When her last video, or at least one fairly recently, was 3 weeks ago. What do you mean? What is a while to you? I mean, okay, 3 weeks? Depends. For a streamer, kind of a long time. But for video content creators, necessarily in general, not Coleen. It's gonna be Coleen time. It is going to be Coleen time. We're gonna watch this fucking 10-minute video. It's 10 minutes of literal torture. I don't have so much productive shit to say about this. I just wanna cringe for you. Actual AI oppression it is. Vita and Neurosum are not quite the same thing, but it's very close. In the TikTok age, anything longer than 7 minutes is long. Fair. I mean, if I see a 7-minute long video on TikTok, I don't know if I'm watching all that. Probably not. So, background information. Also use dark mode. Never. You sound so excited when you say literal torture. You know, I'm a little bit spicy. I am a monster. I have light mode everywhere. Do you know what? You know what? I have light mode on Discord. Ha! Wait a second. Is this yet another moment? I am sorry. I have light mode on Discord and everywhere else too. That was very disharmonious. Next time we'll do better. I should sing another apology video for doing bad chords. Anyway, I'm a light mode everywhere. All the way everywhere. Anyway, wow, and I thought I was evil. Nope, that's me. It's 10 minutes of literal torture. Did I click at the wrong time? No, you clicked at the right time, I think. I'm sorry. I am all eyes. I am all ears. No, stop, my ears. I will do it again and again and again and again. Anyway, so Colleen Ballinger was a famous YouTube content producer person who that was such a good sentence. She was a famous influencer. She went under the name Miranda Sings. She still has that Miranda Sings channel. That one is much more popular than her side channel. By the way, this is a side channel apology video, I'll have you know. So these are always extra good because apparently you didn't think the apology was supposed to go out to all people that watch you, but just to select people that watch your side channel. Well, it's at 4.3 million views because everybody's memeing about it. It's more views than her channel has subscribers, and it's a lot of subscribers, so I think that does tell you something, doesn't it? And no, just kidding. That's okay. She even had she has a Netflix special or something like that, a Netflix show and everything. She is huge. You wouldn't know it if you're like a normal person. I don't know. I'm sure there's some normal people who watch her content too. Like I said, I had a brief stint with watching some of her videos back in the day. You know, some of her Miranda skits I had seen before because, of course, I grew up on YouTube more or less. I watched Shane Dawson too in the back in the day. So obviously, you know, I think they collaborated at some point. They had similar content. They have some overlap there. Either way, I'm vaguely familiar. Now, the thing she's in drama for is literally the accusation of grooming children in private chats. She had private chat rooms with her fans, like SMS chat rooms. I'm pretty sure they were like group chats. And she would, first of all, tell them stuff that no child has any business hearing from an adult. She knew that they were like kids, obviously, because her fans were like children, predominantly children, and these children were in the group chat. She would share information that they didn't need to know. She would also use the labor of these children. That's something people don't really talk that much. There's at least one person who's been talking about it a lot. That was a former fan who came out, and he was being used to spy on other people. Really weird, like really weird drama, like gossipy shit, like spy on other people. How is this a fun topic? Nothing's ever truly fun. X fucking accused out of you. I know, right? I've only really seen her as a guest on like Jack's films or something. Yeah, that's also primarily what I know her from. But she's been accused of a whole lot of shit, and this is how she chooses to respond. So there she sits in her minimalist little like beige on white on beige apartment. Hi is the title of her video. Hi period even. And I guess we're just gonna have to see, huh? I'm so shocked I can't even English right now. I've relatable. She sits there in silence and pulls out a ukulele and stares at us intently. Wordlessly, she starts playing the ukulele. Who does the... Okay, continue.
Hey, it's been a while since you saw my face. I haven't been doing so great, so I took a little break.
Hey. What? Hi, I'm a pedophile. Literally, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway, here's Wonderwall, the apology video. It's been a while since you've seen my face. Yeah, 3 weeks, apparently, on the Vlog channel, at most.
So a lot of people are saying some things about me that aren't quite true. Doesn't matter if it's true, though. Just as long as it's entertaining to you. Right?
Yeah, hey, I bet her victims also didn't feel very great. Probably not, especially because the one guy, I forget his name, which is probably very bad. I should, like, shout him out or something. He has way more views than me. I'm fine. The one guy who's been talking about it the most, he's been getting a lot of shit from Coleen fans for, like, years. Only now that the tide kind of turned, that people started actually listening and believing him, you know, and his allegations. she's going to do this for the entire 10 minutes, by the way. She will be reducing this to like, oh, you're having a little bit of fun, when nobody's having fun. Nobody's having fun in this. Oh, it is entitled Addressing the Allegations? Well, that's a check. I guess I'm not getting on my bingo card. No, but hi, or just like one word and a period. I feel like that should also be another bingo tile, honestly. I'm so confused as to why she thought this was a good idea. Me too. Is she like the demon Etrigan and only speaks in rhyme? Maybe. Perhaps. Go on.
You guys having fun? All aboard the toxic gossip train. You're chugging down the tracks of misinformation. The toxic gossip train.
Oh, I hate this
You
so
got a one-way
much.
ticket to manipulation station. Toxic gossip train.
I think more apology videos need like a vocal riff. That really adds a lot to the general vibe of seriousness. Yeah, we need the chorus and we need the vocal riff in order to make our apology video really stand out. Is she high or something? I don't know. The creativity to F up an apology on YouTube this hard is insane. She's like, I need to be different. I honestly, I cannot even reconstruct her thought process for this one. Not even in a joking way. There's no way to reach this conclusion. It's very sad. It's not hard to make a apology video. You guys are just trying to have fun with the drama. Yeah, that one is there. That one is there. And it's so like, nobody is having fun with this. People are like a lot of former fans are discovering that somebody they used to like is actually an absolutely horrible person. They don't have a lot of fun with it. At least the apology format is original. Yeah, that's true. Normally they're just silent at the start and then they speak without any music. Now she's singing. What's going on? You have to be a special kind of high on yourself to do something like this. Really, really true. Okay, we are less than a minute in. We need to like get on with it.
Tracks and harass me for my past, 'cause rumors look like facts. If you don't mind the gaps, I won't survive in the crash. But hey, at least you're having fun.
Her facial expressions also add another like layer to the whole cringe aspect. It is hard to watch. Sorry, trigger warning, hard to watch. It's rough.
Hi everyone. I've been wanting to come online and
Now it's time for the fucking, I don't know, the verse.
talk to you about a few things.
D&D bards be like,
Even though my team has strongly advised me to not say what I want to say,
should have listened to
I
them.
realized that they never said that I couldn't sing what I want to say.
I think, dude, imagine you're on Colleen's legal team. You wake up whenever this video was posted. You open YouTube, you see this on your front page. It's a whole, it goes on for the whole 10 minutes. There's no break. You open this video up and I guess I don't know. Do you just like game end? What do you do at this point? It's so bad. Don't associate the parts. We have more charisma than that, at least. True. This is a failed charisma check at play. Right here.
I am, and today I only want to talk about the facts.
But she doesn't. That's also one thing. Aside from this being absolutely cringe, she doesn't address anything. I mean, we shouldn't be surprised. It's a ukulele video, but like, she doesn't say anything in this aside from toxic gossip train. That's some Glee shit right there. It's true. It's very, very true.
So, I hope that you'll be willing to listen.
You don't say anything though.
Here we go. Many years ago, I used to message my fans, but not in a creepy way like a lot of you are trying to suggest. It was more of a loser kind of way,
As if the two cannot intersect.
where I was just trying to be
You know.
besties with everybody.
As if that isn't the literal strategy that everybody employs when they want to be creepy with their fans. It's just like, I'm such a loser. I don't have any friends IRL, so I guess the only friends I can make are 10-year-olds. Please. Please.
It's kind of like when you go to like a family gathering, you know, and there's a weird aunt there, keeps coming up to you and going like, hey girl, what's the tea? And you're like, ugh. That was me. and in
That's
group chats
bad.
with my fans.
Please leave.
It was weird. I've been sharing my life online for over 15 years. I've poured my heart out to you, and because of that I feel like I'm talking to my friends. But in the beginning of my career, I didn't really understand that maybe there should be some boundaries there. There were times in the DMs when I would overshare.
Zecke, actually I'm 14 and I'm canceling you. Well, I don't even want to pick up the guitar. Sorry. Again. Singing a fake apology video and then calling herself a loser. I mean, she is, but still, it's not that's not an objective fact that clears your name. That's nothing. That is literally nothing. Also, I love saying, oh, I was dumb. I was stupid back then. I was only a dumb little 25-year-old. Because, like, she's old, she's grown, she knows what she's doing. I'm talking to my friends. What if your YouTuber was the only one who was was the true parasocial one? Jesus Christ, she really was. And that's not an excuse, you know? It's bad. That's a good facial expression to pause it on. She's like, Details
of my life, which was really weird of me. I haven't done that for years, you see, because I changed my behavior and I took accountability.
Did you take accountability? Did you ever talk about it? Did you ever apologize to the people that you literally traumatized? I don't think so. I don't remember any of that. So what does taking accountability look like? Just not talking about it ever. I see. Just once I want to see somebody who gets canceled for doing something wrong and actually apologize and makes a concerted effort to change. I think it has happened, but very, very rarely does it happen. Contemplating life decisions right now. Me too. Maybe.
But that's not very interesting, is it? So let's go on the
because it's a
toxic
lie.
gossip train.
It's not interesting because it's a
Locomotives fueled with hateful accusations. The toxic gossip train. Steamroll over someone's reputation.
Wait, don't I have a painful I have a pained expression, but it looks very sad. Yeah, there we go. We should put this one. I have a pained expression. I am able to show emotion. Hi, Shot John. Nice. Look, you also have the sparkly icon. Very cute. You're here at the worst time. Well, it's always the worst time because it's cringe station, you know? Hello, I just got home. What's going on? We're cringing to death. We're cringing till we cannot take it. It's 3 minutes in. Why is this video so long? She doesn't say anything. She just sings. So bad.
Toxic gossip train. Hop on board but close your eyes. Otherwise you'll realize that the train is made of lies. And that person you despise maybe didn't deserve to die. But hey.
Did you die? Are you dead? Are you dead? Are you Has somebody killed you?
At least you're having fun.
Yeah, we definitely. Everybody who ever spoke out about Coleen in any way whatsoever has committed murder. Somehow. It's true, I guess. We're cringing at the apology video from Colleen Ballinger.
In all seriousness,
Which is not an
I do
apology.
think it's really important to hold
At
people
all.
accountable for their mistakes. We should hope that everyone can learn from their mistakes and grow and change their behavior and be a better person. And this is something that I've always tried to do when I make mistakes, and it's something that I will continue to try to do. What? Oh, you don't care? Oh, okay. I thought you wanted.
You're not funny. Shut up. Who is she anyway? She's huge. She used to be huge on YouTube. She was Miranda Sings and everything. I don't know if anybody watches anymore. I guess they do to a certain degree, but she's old YouTube. Old YouTube. Gotta bounce. Yes, maybe for the best. See you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, Cryotic is also sad. That's a sad story.
Me to take accountability, but that's not the point of your mob mentality, is it? No. Your goal is to ruin the life of the person you despise while you dramatize your lies and monetize their demise.
Literally, her whole video, a lot of dislikes on this video, as there should be. Her whole video is just blaming the people who have accused her of stuff. Literally, no, this isn't even this is not an apology video. This is a combat video. This is a I'm gonna strike back and hit you harder than you hit me video, which is crazy to do. That's a crazy thing to do. This is when you're not in the fucking right, you know? She's literally just lecturing people while playing the ukulele. Tenchi doesn't like it either. He does not. Ah, this is so painful. I had another thought, but what did she do? Oh, grooming people, grooming her fans in group chats. I think she sent underwear to a fan as well. That's like an incident that happened. She used one of her fans to like work for her for free, so like child labor laws, the usual.
Yeah. I feel like I can already hear the comments on this video. She's gaslighting, manipulating. Oh, she's a narcissist and a rat. I would never make a mistake like that. Oh.
I would never sit down and bust out my fucking ukulele in order to talk about like one of the most serious allegations you can have against yourself. Like, what? You rat. No, I would never call you a rat either, because rats are precious little babies, which I love, and I cannot say the same for you. I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that all of you are perfect, so please criticize me. Bring out the daggers made from your perfect past and stab me repeatedly in my bony little back.
Shush, silence, please stop. I am doing this to myself, so I cannot even complain, but I am suffering. Also, and nobody needs to be a perfect person in order to criticize somebody for their, actual bad deeds that they've done. That is not how that works. If only people who were 100% perfect could ever speak out about injustice in the world, we would never speak out about injustice in the world ever again. You can't actually believe the things that you're saying. I don't believe you're actually that dumb. What the fuck? The usual argument. Yeah, it's so bad. It's like, you're not perfect either, so, shut the fuck up. It doesn't matter. All the crazy shit I did doesn't matter because you also make mistakes. Also, don't we all make the mistake of grooming our fan base? Yeah, it happens all the time. I mean, I'm a content creator too, definitely. It happened to me 60 million times already in my long career of content creation. oh my god. He did at least Progera didn't use a ukulele. You're right. Imagine being her legal reps right now. I don't want to imagine that. I'm already sad enough.
I'm sure you're disappointed in my shitty little song.
Yes.
I know you wanted me to say that I was 100% in the wrong. Well, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna take that route of admitting to lies and rumors that you made up for clout. Hey everybody, I found someone new to harass. She did some things that I do not like in her past. So everybody gather round, cause we're about to attack. But not based on facts, oh no. Your loaded lethal weapon is your fingers on the keys.
Shut
you
up!
In the armor when you can hide behind a screen.
So painful.
So shoot me down quick with a click and bam. My reputation's deceased.
Oh, this is so fucking painful. The funny thing is also the another funny aspect of it all. Cancellations don't really do that much. Yeah, of course you're gonna be in internet drama for a little while, but you talk about it as though it's the absolute end of the world, and chances are it's not gonna be. I mean, I don't know where your career was at before this whole thing, because I've never heard anybody talk about you anymore after year 2012 or whenever, but Jesus, cringing out of my skin, literally. It's like, it reminds me of the Bo Burnham song, but Bo Burnham is actually good. He's actually funny, and the most offensive shit he did does not compare to any of that. And for him, he was also an actual child at the time. Usually cancellations just bring more attention to people, and it ends up being net positive for them, sadly. Truly, cancellation is not a thing that works most of the time. It's very rare that it actually works the way that people think it would. This was not a murder. You're also, this response made everything so much worse. As if you cannot, how could you not see that coming? Literally, your legal team was right. If you just said nothing, it would have been so much better for you. But okay, whatever. Anyway, continue, please, I guess.
I also wanted to take a minute to talk about that girl Miranda sings.
That's
you.
you.
The one. Yeah, her. She's PG-13. It says that on my website, and it's always been that way. And that's why you won't find my videos on the YouTube Kids app. Anyway.
Oh, I hate this argument. Did you catch that argument? Remember this argument? It's like, oh, my videos are PG-13, so I only groomed 13-year-olds and 14-year-olds and not 10-year-olds actually. So therefore, haha, I win, I guess. What? Excuse me? This is not an argument. This is nothing. Shut up.
I didn't realize it was my responsibility to decide what was appropriate for every kid to see. I've always relied on parents to decide if they're comfortable with their families watching my YouTube videos or coming to my live shows. Now.
And yet, all of your audience is kids. So, you know. I mean, yeah, she wrote a whole song. Of course it's fake. Yeah, it very much is. Yeah, and he didn't talk about grooming kids. It's also very true. Doesn't make it any better.
In poor taste, yes. Have I made lots of dumb mistakes? Yes. Am I sad that there are some fans who feel betrayed? Yes. But was my intention to manipulate?
Ah, well then, her intention wasn't to manipulate, guys. It's fine. They were just some dumb mistakes, guys. It's actually totally fine. This is totally fine. We're just, you know, we don't have problem. What's with that face after live shows? I don't know. The live shows of I'm gonna take off the sad face again. The live shows, I've heard some weird stuff going on live shows. I saw a video on TikTok. A person posted a TikTok that where they recounted their experience going to one of her live shows, and they felt really, really uncomfortable with the shit that happened there. Now, that was a one-person account, of course, of a personal experience, but, you know, it's one account amongst many at this point, so it doesn't sound very good for her. Just the general skits, there was like I don't remember exactly, but there was weird stuff going on that, like, put the child's body at the forefront of the comedy, and that was really odd and uncomfortable for the child in question. Who would have thought, huh? Who would have thought?
It doesn't really matter what my intention was, because it seems as though everyone's already decided on that. Let me tell you, it's not.
Sometimes your intention doesn't matter if the outcome is completely opposed to what your intention was. You know, like, oh, I had good intentions, okay, and the outcomes were consistently horrible. Maybe change what you're doing.
Not very fun to have millions of people all over the world call you the most vile, horrendous, disgusting, life-ruining words that a person can be called, in my opinion. It doesn't matter that these things aren't true. Everyone just believes that you are the type of person who manipulates and abuses children.
Yes, because there's a lot of evidence to that fact. And you haven't provided any actual explanation. You were just singing.
The only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats.
Ah, this fucking line, dude. If I hear this line any one more time, the only thing I've ever groomed is my 2 Persian cats. Don't. Stop. Shut up. Leave. No more. How is this still going? It's a 10-minute video. Why did you make it so long and say absolutely nothing in it? Also, I hate that she plays the same chords over and over again. The song, like, a 10-minute song needs to be damn good to justify it being 10 minutes long. Not many songs are this long, okay? A 6-minute song already tough pushing it. This is not a great song. No, it's not. If you do something illegal but with good intention, it doesn't make it legal. Exactly. Yeah, that's just how it is.
I'm not a groomer. I'm just a loser who didn't understand I shouldn't respond to fans. And I'm not a predator, even though a lot of you think so. Because 5 years ago, I made a fart joke.
I don't know what that is referring to, by the way. No idea what that one specifically is referring to. All of the dramatic pauses. You'd think this would be the place where she puts the ukulele away and actually talks about stuff, but
even though
no.
I know this video won't change anyone's mind about me.
Actually, it did. It made more people hate you because you're really bad at explaining yourself and putting forward horrible arguments that are supposed to be in favor of your case, which they are not. There's barely any arguments here, and the ones that are here are not good.
I felt it was important to come on here and defend myself a little. didn't take accountability.
You didn't take accountability. Not at all. Defend myself a little. She downplays that this video is completely just herself. Like, she herself making a video sticking up to the haters and saying that everything that she did was absolutely fine. Like, no, no, it was not. You are not taking accountability. There's no accountability taken in here unless you think that you saying that you were a loser is taking accountability because you're so narcissistic that you cannot, like, see that is not anything. A kid to save him from bullying, still kidnapping a minor, all that sort of stuff, you know? You think this would be where she realized what she's doing is dumb, but if she ever realized it, she still continues pushing forward somehow. Yeah.
And I also wanted to say that to anyone out there who has ever supported me in any capacity,
I mean, I watched a video
I really
once.
appreciate you.
No.
For what it's worth, I never had any bad intentions.
Okay. Well, you've said that before.
Like shit.
Cool. That's not taking accountability. That is nothing. You're saying nothing. This is dead air. I mean, it's literally dead air, but it's also dead air when she talks. Oh my god. You can't be fucking. You must be fucking kidding me.
Jogging down the tracks of
Not the chorus again.
toxic gossip train. You got a one-way ticket to manipulation station. Toxic
Don't
gossip
riff.
train. You tied me to the tracks and harassed me for my past. Rumors look like facts. You
This
don't
is
mind the
pain.
gaps.
We must leave.
You won't survive in the crash, but hey.
Stop. You're talking about death a lot. Talk to a therapist or something. I don't know. Nobody's killing you. How long? Why is this still going on? She wants to be the victim so bad. She's literally like, I won't survive in the crash. Well, if that's the case, like, figure it out for yourself. You are just being called out for horrible behavior that you've done. You are not the victim here. Shut up. I'm going into the forever box. I can't take this. Fair. It should be over soon.
Yeah, it's some fun.
Nobody's having fun. This is infuriating. Oh shit! I proved somebody's point that this is not actually Fun Friday. The clouds have gone really dark outside. This is the apocalypse. Nobody's having fun. It's not funny.
Actually, you know,
What's going on? I never watched this long.
I feel like maybe I should.
I've never.
know something. It seems like maybe you're confused about something.
What am I? Huh?
Let me try to help.
Okay, condescending.
Sometimes people make a mistake, and it doesn't make them a horrible person.
Depends on the mistake, bestie. Depends on the thing.
Whoa.
Oh my fucking god.
Sometimes people can make a mistake, and they're still a good person. Crazy, I know.
It wasn't a mistake. It was a continuous. It was a continuous pattern of behavior. This fucking group chat existed for like a while. But gotta say, it takes effort to make the worst apology video like ever. Even worse than Jake Paul, Logan Paul. Like, this one takes the cake. There's a lot of bad apology videos, but she wins at being bad. Tenchi agrees, I think. Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
You can make a mistake, and you don't have to take that mistake. Oh no. And twist it up and grind it and add some lies to it and pulverize it and stab it with knives and ruin a life and oh no. Sometimes people
Her acting just, that gave me like shivers. Like, I got actual cringe shivers from her acting just there. This is so uncomfortable. I hate it. It's not good. All the Pauls, literally all of the Pauls. This is not an apology video. This is I did nothing wrong. Actually, I'm the victim. Please feel sorry for me. I'm singing a song video.
can make a mistake. It doesn't mean you gotta send them hate. Oh no. Sometimes people can make a mistake, and you can kindly let them know. and help them to grow.
I think he did try to at the time. The first time these accusations were brought to her, I think they were brought to her in like a normal manner. I don't know. They were just kind of like the first time. That was way back when. I think in like 2016 or something. I don't quite remember all of the details of it because I wasn't around at the time. I wasn't watching that at the time. I just saw it in retrospect. And she shut them down. As far as I know, her fans responded very unkindly to them at the first time they came around. So, you know.
Sometimes people make mistakes simply because they made a mistake.
Ah, cool. That explains it. Thank you for explaining it to me. Thank you. This helps so much.
And that mistake doesn't make them a terrible human.
Sometimes mistakes make you terrible humans. Sometimes they're also not mistakes. You say this as though you were like you tripped and fell and accidentally sent messages to people. That's not how it works. You gotta, what constitutes as a mistake? I was going to give you, yeah, some mistakes are really bad and you shouldn't make them, but also, I don't even know if this falls under the category of mistake. Mistakes happen on accident, and even if you now wouldn't do what you did back then, doesn't mean that what you've done back then was accidental. You did what you did back then on purpose, so it wasn't a mistake. It's just a thing that you did that was bad. Jesus.
A human. What do I know?
Not a lot, evidently. Not a lot. Are you done?
Fuck me, right?
Was that funny? Was that meant to be funny? Oh my god, my fucking recommendations. Everybody's talking about this. Demon Mama talked about it. Nick is Not Green talked about it. Hassan talked about it. I'm pretty sure Vosh talked about it too, but it's not here right now. Yeah, that's, yeah, Adam McIntyre is the person that was most severely affected by what she did. Yeah, cool, Coleen. Good job. Great video. Loved it. It was funny in like an ironic way. Yeah, sort of. It's funny in the response sort of way. Ronnie told me about it. See, you know it. Oh boy. Also, hi, welcome back, Warren. Oh, the rain is here. Listen, can you hear that? The rain is here. I don't know if you could hear that. I went very quiet. Okay. Anyway, very many dislikes. I think Thel said 500,000 or something. This was literally painful. Yeah, this was self-harm. I'm sorry. This video should be taken down for self-harm because that's not allowed on YouTube either. Some ordinary gamers made a video about it. I'm sure Moist Critical probably made a video about it too. Like, God. Jesus Christ. Very bad video, didn't address anything. I wonder, it's also very millennial. That is true. This is painfully millennial. But like, worse than that even. Worse than the average millennial for sure. I had a feeling Coleen would come back with something like this. You guys know her better than I do, I think. This was not an apology. Not in the slightest. This was just her cementing, hey, I'm doing really bad shit right now. So... You know, there are no notes. Everything I wanted to say I've already said in the actual video. It's bad. No more, please. Please never do this again. I have a parody that I saw on TikTok. Look, there's a little parody video of this video. It's shorter. It's only 2 minutes long, I think. Oh, it's less. It's a minute long. When YouTubers have to apologize, but they became famous in 2010. Let's see if that's good with the volume.
Hey everybody, it's been a while. I've been gone, have you noticed I was gone? I wasn't here, I was gone, I wasn't online. I didn't know you couldn't do that to a dog. I have black friends, I promise.
It's so accurate to her, like, tone as well.
And how can you blame me for that? I was only 28.
The audio is desynced, but I don't know how to fix that.
Forgot that cocaine was illegal. I thought it was chill now. All I knew was that we were going to an island. I didn't know it was his island.
That one's my favorite because at first I was like, huh? Oh!
Matty Healy's not that bad. I think he's sexy for an older man. I admit I regret going on Joe Rogan. Apparently you're guilty until proven more guilty. Everybody makes
Oh my god. Everybody has those days.
She's just a human. Everybody makes mistakes. Harvey Weinstein made mistakes. He's just a human.
Oh my god.
Predator.
So accurate.
Just an awkward taco. But literally, what do I know?
Please stop. Please, no more. Thank you. Jeffrey Epstein, is that you? I think Jeffrey Epstein would have done great if he just posted an apology video. Yeah, he should have just done this. He should have busted out the ukulele, and then nothing would have ever had to happen to him. Arg, cringe. It is cringe. Shots fired. Shots fired directly at Coleen. I saw this earlier today, I think, or yesterday, and I thought it was very funny. I didn't know it was his island. It's a toxic gossip train. The thing is, it's stuck in my head now. It will be stuck in my head now. It's very rough. Yeah. Just mention Harvey. Yeah, yes. That is a bingo. Bingo. So yeah, Coleen decided to do that. Will we ever know why? No, we won't. Well, Harvey Weinstein with a ukulele, that would have fixed everything. Nothing would have had to happen. Everything would have been fine. But alas, he doesn't have the skills. He was never a soprano, so he cannot do that. Oh well. No, simply no. No, we won't. Nope, too late now. Anyway. So that was Colleen's ukulele video. That was something. Everybody's been talking about it. I wish I never heard about it. The song is very basic. There's not a lot going on, not a lot of intrigue. Although, would anybody have preferred it if it was a good song? No, also would have been bad. Imagine it's like the banger. It's the most banger song ever. It's like you have a full band in the background. It's a ghost song. It's so good. It's well produced. Everything about it is great, but the fucking content is still the content. No, I think that would have made it even worse in my mind. At least the song is as bad as it should be. So since it's Friday Fun Day, that video makes me want to do a fucky wucky and put myself in the forever box. Now, we can avoid the forever box. We can watch funny video. We can watch Grimace Shake video. Well, shucks, I guess Harvey will never be forgiven because he had no ukulele. Yeah, true. Correct. This is correct. Did you know McDonald's is doing a viral marketing campaign that is basically doing itself? I truly wonder what the origin of this is. Like, who is the first person to post a Grimace Shake video? I don't know. You said funny videos. Why bring up Grimace Shake? I think they're funny. I like some of them. I like a bunch of them. However, I still think it's crazy that everybody who's making these videos is just free advertising for McDonald's. And I wonder if they managed to successfully plant a little bug there, like it's raining so hard right now, like an advertising bug, just like, our first video was done by somebody who we paid to do it, and then everybody jumped onto it. I need a Grimace Shake. Truly, what is a Grimace Shake? Well, it's a purple shake from McDonald's celebrating Grimace's birthday. Do they sell them in Germany? Calix, do you know? I don't get it. Super humor thing, I guess. It is, probably, yeah. Yes, it is. If the Wits would leave, at least have people grimace at the end, but they just die. Don't spoil it. How could you spoil it? Well, sometimes they don't just die, though. Oh, sorry again, my Uncle Con. Meeting him tomorrow. What's being talked about? Grimace Shake. Don't think they do. You think they transform, maybe? It depends. I found a little compilation over on YouTube, and I'm deciding to watch it with you. Go to McDonald's and try the Grimace Shake. We're gonna try I know the video on the thumbnail here. I know that one. That one's pretty good. Hopefully nothing too upsetting is in this video. William Afton would go crazy over Grimace Shake. Truly he would. I love how we also sent each other the same William Afton video earlier on TikTok a while ago. It was like a few days ago. That Grimace, this Grimace, yes, this Grimace. It is this Grimace. I'm pretty sure they don't sell them here. I don't think they sell them here either.
Go to McDonald's and try the Grimace Shake? Y'all are crazy for this, but let's go.
People are like post. It's post ironic humor at this point. Again, as always, it's a Gen Z thing, I suppose, but it's also free advertisement for McDonald's, which I can't believe everybody's
can I get one
doing
large
free
Grimace Shake?
advertisement for McDonald's.
That's it.
In the year 2023.
Okay, I'm going to try the Grimace Shake. Ready?
It does look tasty though. And he did fling himself over a McDonald's logo. So that's something. I looked at the ingredients list, and isn't the shake just... Oh, it's blueberry and strawberry? That would be so good. I don't think the shake is bad. It just has consequences if you drink it. Dire consequences.
Got a shake from McDonald's. Happy birthday, Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace. That one looks so much more purple than the other one, doesn't it? Now I'm analyzing the shakes.
Bro, this is not even that bad. Like, I think those TikTok videos are like fake.
Oh, that's such a calm Grimace Shake video. I love how I've seen a lot of very fucked up Grimace Shake videos. That one was so calm. That one was so chill. I want to taste the grimace. I want the grimace inside of me. Yes. It turned into a horror trend, and I don't know. I also want to know how. I want to know how it happened. Who made the first video? Where did it, like, how did it start catching on? But then again, I guess that's a question for all online trends. Grimace can't catch me. I would survive the Grimace Shake. I think I would too. I think I would as well. Hence why I would like to try it out.
Guys, we just got the new Grimace Shake from McDonald's.
Oh no, not in the car.
I just want to say happy birthday to my boy Grimace.
Oh, he's drinking it without a straw.
Let's go get another one.
It's just people convulsing. Gross. Is the Grimace Shake a US only thing? I don't know. Now I want to look into it. I don't know, actually. Don't fuck with Grimace. We all.
Grimace Shake. Happy birthday.
This one looks so much more... Well, okay, you can put like a filter on your videos, right? Because they look different sometimes. A thunderstorm's happening right now, by the way.
That's pretty good. I might say the share not
Now this is a different sort of video. This is edited differently. Okay. Oh, we don't know what happened there.
I'm going.
Everybody adds on to the mystery of the Grimace Shake, you know? Everybody adds with their little video. Grimace, McDonald's, Germany? They add a little bit more to the story. TikTokers actually editing something? It happens. Sometimes. It does. I would never even download TikTok. I am on TikTok. TikTok is fun, okay? If it's Grimace Shake, wouldn't that mean it's Grimace... No. I hope not.
What's up, guys? I got the new Grimace milkshake from McDonald's. I'm gonna try it right now. Happy birthday, Grimace. That's not bad.
I like when it like cuts into just a still frame. That's pretty clear. That's pretty clear cut what happened there.
Oh my
it's
God,
raining
goodness.
so hard
I'm so
outside.
sorry. I didn't know it was your birthday. I didn't mean to disrespect. I got one of your shakes as reparations. Please don't hurt me. We're gonna do a review right now. Ready?
See, people go at this. People approach the Grimace Shake with different sort of ideas of Grimace and the shake, which adds a nice little variety. Was that a lightning? No, maybe? I don't know. It's like thundering outside. And my man, yeah, and all the money Mickey D is rolling in right now. Yeah, that's the thing why I'm a little bit more skeptical towards the trend, I guess. But, you know. Do you think these videos are Dadaism? I mean, they have like, they have aspects. They have aspects of them that could be going into the Dada direction, you know? Like, what makes a TikTok video that was a lightning light? I just see the light from the lightning. I don't see the actual lightning. Okay, thunderstorms still happening. Oh, Tenji. Oh, Tenji. What the fuck is Dadaism? It's an artistic movement. It was an artistic movement. Hi, Tenji. Oh, do you want to come? Oh, he's so sad. Oh, he's so sad. I think so. It's Fluxus. I don't even know Fluxus. Tenji's so sad right now. He gets scared during thunderstorms, you know? And I'm like, I'm offering him to come here, but of course I'm in front of the window, so I guess he wouldn't want to. He's gonna hide in the bathroom. Poor Tenj. Aw, baby. Baby. He's a real baby. I've never seen a TikTok trend that wasn't terrible on some level. Yeah, the level that this one's terrible on is, of course, that it's free marketing from fucking McDonald's. They don't need any more marketing. They're good. The rest, you know, I like watching them. RIP, bozo, as they say. Flexus' data is a mix with performance art. Oh, well, that makes a lot of sense then. Yes. It's definitely performance art. It would definitely fall into the category of performance art. Another lightning.
Hey guys, what's up? I just got the brand new Grimace Shake from McDonald's.
Now, let's get right into it. Let me take a sip.
Oh, that's high up. I like the setup of that video. I like the different perspectives and all of that. It's like a final form versus Grimace. Who wins? Me. I'm literally God in that case. I win. I mean, okay, maybe Grimace is a god too, though. We don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. I like the setup a lot, but the punchline wasn't the best. You know, sometimes it depends. With these Grimace Shake videos, some of them have like a really solid setup, and some of them have a really solid punchline. Not all of them have both, you know? Oh my god, the only ad I see of Macca's is when they have a new product. They do. They put their ads out there. I mean, everybody knows McDonald's, right? So it's in the zeitgeist. For those who don't know what that is, it's it's basically anti-art. Art that's like bad on purpose to troll art in general. Well, it's more so to ask the question, what can be defined as art? It's kind of to troll, I suppose. You could say it like that depending on how you define the word troll, but it's a tiny bit more intellectual than that. Grimace is immortal. Well, Zecke, you can win, but he'll be back. Oh, oof. I would make one that's super traumatizing to see at night. That would be good. I would like that.
Celebrating
Yes.
Grimace's birthday. We got the Grimace birthday shake. Happy birthday, Grimace.
Happy birthday, Grimace. Oh, that's neat. I like that. I like it when they go to a setting for their Grimace Shake video. I really like that. Obviously, I was wondering if it was the same place. It's obviously not, but it's framed in a way that you could like believe that it might be the same place, or maybe it's his house. That's very fun. And it's linked heavily, yeah, Dada is heavily linked with social criticism too. It's true, that's why there's like
I got this new
a lot of women in Dada and that sort of stuff. Someone questioned about the Grimace flavor. I just want to remind everyone that the Grimace originally had extra arms. Good.
Grimace Shake. I'm excited to try it. First time trying it. Let's see how it tastes. Honestly, it's not that bad.
Oh my god, your car, bro. Your car. You're gonna mess up your car for this. Also, the bad thing about this trend is that clearly the Grimace, true, the Grimace does party with Donald Trump. That's a bit of a problem, you're right.
Let's see it. Alright, bro. Grimace Shake.
They did hang out together.
Sorry.
Real, valid. I also saw a video on Twitter. I think it was posted. It was reposted from TikTok, of course. It was like this nice little elderly lady who was making the Grimace Shake at home, and I was like, no way this is gonna end badly, but it might have. They cut off Grimace's arms and blended them into shakes. Oh my god, Grimace is MAGA. That's honestly, yeah, that's the problem with that.
I've been wanting to try these Grimace birthday shakes. Happy birthday, Grimace. I even wore a purple short shirt in your honor. Let me taste it now. That's great, I believe.
I love it when people get like their grandparents or their parents to interact with like memes like this. it's always a nice surprise. Also, this is what we're talking about when we're saying that Grimace is MAGA. It's sadly true. They're buddies. They're pals. They're hanging out together. They've been spotted together at multiple outings. That's true. Well, of course, Zecke, McDonald's is evil. Yeah, yes. So yes, Ronald and Grimace hang out with Trump. Even Ronald as well. Of course. I shouldn't be surprised. I also love that these images are like 2 pixels big each. I think that really brings it out. Like, the nostalgia of the image.
I got the Grimace Shake from McDonald's. Let's give it a taste.
Oh yeah, I've seen this one. I like that one. Please don't copyright me though. Don't copyright me. I like the music, but I can't. I like that one. Slay, even. Oh, not in the rain.
Let's try it out. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that'll happen. That will occur. This is true. Trump is a walking punchline, but the joke got old years ago. Well, he's running again, so there's gonna be a lot more jokes coming up.
What's going on, guys? I just got the new Grimace Shake from McDonald's. I'm about to give it a try. Happy birthday, Grimace. Cheers, my friends.
Oh, I really like this one because of the setup specifically, because I did wonder for a second what the fuck that thing in the background, what is a human? And we don't see what happens when they collide, if they collide. But he didn't take a sip beforehand, I think, so I don't know if that goes well with the Grimace Shake lore. Is something wrong with the so-called Grimace Shake? Why are people passing out after drinking it? I mean, I guess you're gonna have to try it out and see what happens. No, I don't want to also make McDonald's advertisement, but I guess I am by showing this to you anyway. Well, it doesn't... It's not available in my country, so I can't. Human, in quotation marks. Yes, don't copyright me. That'll stop him from doing so. I hope so, yes.
Right, here we are at McDonald's right now. We got the Grimace Shaker.
No Grimace Shakes in Australia.
Just hearing about
yeah.
it, we're gonna give it a try.
No Grimace Shake here either.
It's okay.
Oh no! He ended up in Ronald's arms. The Tick Goddess is here to protect me. Zecke shall deliver swift justice against the Grimace Shake. Yes, I will.
Alright, y'all. I got this new Grimace Shake. I'm excited to try it.
Oh my god, it's like a compilation. Somebody made an edit! They made an edit of fucking Grimace Shake victims. You can't even make this up. Also another reason, like, please, I know this is copyrighted music, don't be mean to me. I was also gonna ask if Birdie is also MAGA, but then I remembered she's a class trader who sells her own kids as food for profit. Who is Birdie? Is that another fast food mascot that I don't know? Yeah, this is a real problem. It's an epidemic. Yes, I'm pausing this much in order to try and not get copyrighted by the song. At least not taken down, you know? Just like normal copyright is fine, but not the other one, please. Thank you. I know that song. I know that song too. It's going around. Yeah, they're all going. Oh, Birdie's a big yellow bird. Oh, Birdie is part of Ronald's gang. Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was for like a different... Why does Ronald McDonald have so many friends? Why do they have so many like mascots for just McDonald's? Isn't one fine? Yeah, we saw that one. Damn, Grimace. You've claimed a lot of lives. How do you live with that? Oh my god, are the rest of them just edits? Yes, McDonald's employees watching as a customer buys a Grimace Shake only to go into the parking lot laughing with a camera. It's the 47th time that it's happened today. Yes, and it will happen again. It will happen again. You know it. And they cannot interfere. It is a canon event after all. There's so many parts of
We just got the Grimace Shake from McDonald's.
There's so many like players in the McDonald's gang. I never knew. It's a criminal syndicate. Oh, I've seen this one. I like that one. There was a thief in Ronald's gang too? Holy shit. No way. He hangs with thieves? It's kind of cool.
Always been a fan, so see how this is.
How many shakes do you think they buy? Or do you think they just buy one? I think most of them buy two. One to actually drink and one to throw all over themselves. Maybe some of them buy more than that though, because some of them are really covered in the stuff, you know? Oh, he's in a tree! Oh no, there's a survivor! Run! Run! He's coming for you! The Grimace, he's right behind you! Oh, the Hamburglar! That's a McDonald's thing too. I've heard of the Hamburglar, actually. Imagine the Hamburglar makes a comeback. I remember seeing the other McDonald's characters painted on the walls inside of McDonald's play places, yeah, when that was a thing. See, I don't remember any of that. Grimace should make a ukulele apology video for his victims. It would be topical. Honestly, yes. Jesus, imagine that. Okay, thank you. There's a lot more, but we're not gonna watch a lot more. I've seen some ones that were like my personal favorites, but I didn't save them anywhere because I didn't think I was gonna talk about it. That is his name, the Hamburglar? I've heard of the Hamburglar before. I'm vaguely familiar with the Hamburglar, so I think that is in fact his name. He is Mr. Hamburglar. So Grimace Shakes, you want to get one? Honestly, I would like to get one, but also at the same time, holy shit, McDonald's must be so happy about their free marketing campaign. I bet they are. I bet they are the happiest little campers. Hi Nessie! We talked about Colleen's ukulele apology and the Grimace Shake. I should also apologize again, obviously, for marketing McDonald's. Shilling McDonald's to my fans is a bad thing. I'm so very sorry. I haven't played in a while. I play these chords and I have no idea what they will sound like, you know, it's like a surprise every time. Sorry, I marketed McDonald's to you. It will not happen again. Or maybe it will. Me playing chords and being surprised by what they sound like. Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. I remember from a random video about there was a moon mascot for McDonald's too. Of course, why wouldn't there be? Sure, surely. No, right? So unrealistic. More than 2 friends, who does that? But usually companies limit themselves to like one mascot, don't they? They don't have like an army of mascots usually. I'm forgiven. Am I forgiven? Am I forgiven for my crimes? The long arm of the capital, indeed. It goes all the way down to the TikTokers making the little advertisements for the Grimace Shake. We have a Germany one that was sent in by a viewer. By the way, I tried to find the suggestions channel today and couldn't find it. It has moved. Somebody has moved it. I don't know where it is now, but I can find it via search. But it has moved. It has moved locations, and I don't know where to find it now. Moonman was a thing, but he got used by the internet and turned into a racist. What? Can I look that up? Am I allowed to look that up? Moonman McDonald's. How? He's literally just a man that's the moon. What did they do to Moonman? How? What happened to Moonman? Mac tonight, baby, grand player piano McDonald's. I mean, have you ever considered this before? What happened to Moonman? He seems perfectly fine to me. Damn, that's a horrifying design as well. Moonman. I'm too late for most news, but not too late for the new Zaggy video. Sad times, huh? Yeah, it is on the docket. We are gonna watch it sooner or later. I mean, they tried taking over our boy as well, true, but our boy prevails. As long as our boy is present in Washan Hassan's chats, our boy prevails. He's the sweetest little guy. It's the molester moon? I do not know. I do not know anything about the history of this moon, I must admit. but I like the artwork. The artwork's pretty funny. Also, the rain has stopped. Oh my god, we lived through the rain. Tenchi can be happy again. Moon Man. Huh. I wish more people could experience the dinosaur McDonald's from my childhood. Oh, there was a dinosaur too? It wasn't Barney? There's no way only one place had an animatronic T-Rex that scares kids. That's awesome. Oh my god, they had animatronics at McDonald's? Did you already watch the lolly video, or are we still avoiding it? We're still avoiding it. We are currently still avoiding it. That is the update, is that we're still avoiding it. I wanted to see what his newest video is like, because, well, maybe he got better at it. I'm very hopeful for the future of Nusake's content, that maybe he just got better at making videos. But first... Good. Isn't that nice? But first we have AT Online. News for Germany. CDU! The CDU is doing shit again. As always, animatronics at McDonald's. That's so FNAF. It's so FNAF coded, totally. I agree. I remember getting a lot of toy cards from my toy collection. From Happy Meals. I hate the little heart in the corner of the chat so much because I only see ha and I have to guess the rest because the heart is covering the comment. Oh well. So, did you know that the CDU politicians want to radically align Hamburg city with cars? I thought we were moving away from cars, finally, you know, walkable cities and all that, but no, not for the CDU apparently. Has Ref made a video defending Ukulele Lady already? He's made a video, but he didn't like Ukulele Lady. Igitt, indeed. Ew, gross. Vacancies everywhere. Retailers are running away from downtown Hamburg, apparently. An expert from the CDU wants to change that, and his ideas are new, but they are radical. I doubt that more cars is gonna fix it. Isn't it common knowledge that, you know, in downtown commercial areas, don't you want to be able to walk around in downtown commercial areas? I thought that was the general meta for city building. I don't know. And you don't see the little heart in the chat section anymore since a few days ago. Well, it moved to me. It's like a curse. What the fuck? He wants to eliminate cycle paths, shorten bus lines, but instead more parking spaces for cars and more comfort for Hamburg's wealthy customers. I don't think that's the way to go, not even in like a, first of all, humanitarian way, from a humanitarian perspective. This is obviously horrible. We hate to see it. Like, fuck off with that shit. There's humans who want to walk through your city streets. It shouldn't be too hard to cater to the humans in your city a little bit, and not just the super rich who have their cars, who cannot walk even like 20 meters or something. Just wants to colonize the city, for real. First of all that, but second of all, I don't even think that's gonna work for the capital that much. I'm gonna say that like straight up. I don't even think that's gonna work for the capital all that much, because one of the richest and most livable cities in the world is Vienna, right? I've been to Vienna before, and Vienna's shopping district is like a lot of just space without any cars. Just a lot of foot traffic in Vienna. Wait, let me Google. I don't know what that's called though. Vienna shopping district. I don't know if you call it that. Yeah, there it is. Okay, it showed me exactly what I wanted to see, even though it's not called that. So this is Vienna, the most livable city, the best city to live in, highest living quality, like in Europe, I think, or one of the top 5 anyway. And would you notice a thing? How odd. I don't know if you're noticing anything, but it seems like there's a lot of people walking and not that many people driving cars around here. That's so weird. And somehow, can you stop giving me advertisement, please? Graben. Oh, that's the Graben. Wir sind die Arbeiter von Wien. Let's go. I was in Vienna only for like leisure, mostly. But yeah, also the Naschmarkt, all of that is not car-centric. Odd. Maybe we should take like inspiration from these photos that show 0 cars. Das Rote Wien ist bestes Wien. True, right. In Vienna, in Austria, the Communist Party has been coming back, right? I actually did hear about that a little bit. Communist Party is coming back to Vienna, but also the current government, I think, is not the greatest, as far as I know, but I'm not super up to date to That it wasn't. Yeah, Frankfurt was in the top 10 cities, or it was rumored. I heard. Yeah, Frankfurt dropped out now. I think Frankfurt used to be in the top 10 most livable cities, and now it's gone this year or something like that. And everybody in the comment section of that post where I saw it from was like, "Huh? Frankfurt was ever in the top 10 most livable cities? What happened?" Oh, Graz is currently communist. Fuck yes, let's actually go. Vienna next, maybe, because I think it's also there's a strong divide going on in Austria in general right now, right? I think it's something. I don't know what Vienna's governing party is called. Not just Vienna, not all of Austria is Vienna. Austria government. What's your government made out of? Can you tell me? Federation Republic, Parliamentary Republic? I don't know. You tell me, dude. Who's currently? I just want to know who's currently. Yeah, ÖVP. ÖVP, SPÖ. They all have Ö in their name for Österreich, which is funny. Okay. Duration. So, okay, currently it's ÖFP and Green Party. I see. Okay. Interesting. Wien is a city too big for Austria. Wien is a huge city. I like Vienna though. Vienna is a fun city to be in. Ah, I see. Okay. And here it is. Wait. There it is. The Communist Party of Austria. Literally, they're pretty big over there. Which I've seen some reactionaries react to and be very scared of, so that's funny. Lunch is made. Let's go, Wolfie. Very good. So, but back to Germany, back to Hamburg. Total opposite end of Germany, all the way in the north at the top. He wants to cater to wealthy customers. Like I said, probably not a good idea. David Erkalp, trade expert for the CDU parliamentary group, wants to radically rebuild Hamburg's city center. It's 5 to 12 for him. What does that mean? Für ihn ist es 5 vor 12. I think that's a saying that I don't really know the meaning of. Doesn't that mean it's like it's gonna be too late soon, so we need to act? So we need to act soon. I think it is. I love scaring conservatives with communism, though. It's a good hobby to have. I agree. One piece of bad news follows the next. More and more retailers are leaving downtown Hamburg. Gary Weber announced on Tuesday that it would be closing down the Porsche brand on Jungfernsteig. Okay. For Erkalp, however, the city the city center creates its own problems. Wealthy customers are literally being driven out of there, he believes. They are the losers of the red-green eco-economic policy. Of course. It's always our red and green party doing the worst shit ever. Did you know that in the traffic light coalition, the fucking liberals are also in the government? Don't you know? Oh, you made yourself chips, gravy, and chopped slices of bacon. That sounds very good. The poor rich, right? And boo-hoo. Boo-hoo. They're being driven out of the city center. Sounds good to me. They are the losers for the center. Cyclists and public transport users are the winners. Oh, shock horror. What, are you telling me that, like, 80%, 90% of the public are the winners in this trade? But the dealers can't live on them. Does that mean that more like high-end brands need to leave the city center? Oh no, what a tragic turn of events. Does that mean we need more like normal, affordable retailers am Jungfernsteig? Ain't no way. Erkalp considers this Jungfernsteig promenade to be total madness. Oh my god, I hate cars. I hate cars and I hate CDU politicians. He therefore wants to go back to a car-friendly city center and is calling for a classic rollback from politicians and retailers. Away from the ecological madness. Oh my god, they always say that. I know exactly what that's gonna be in original text. Öko-Wahn. The Öko-Wahn, bro. You're insane. You have brain worms. Shut up. Oh no, not the bad public transport. Ecological madness. It's like anybody who uses the term Öko-Wahn is so brain diseased. Brother, you are brain diseased, my friend. Erkalp, sorry. You have brain worms. Ökovan is a DOC name. Totally, though. You're so right. That would slap. In D&D, that would slap. Back to, oh my god, traditional values. Who is this man? Who the fuck is this man? Why is he so insane? Is he okay? Yeah, let's leave the ecological madness behind and go back to traditional values. Watch out, you're being ambushed by the evil gang of robbers, the Ökovan. So true. Die Freundin eines Todeskultes. Oh, Jesus Christ. He goes on. He talks further. For example, only buses, taxis, and bicycles are currently allowed to drive there. Sounds great. Individual transport must find other routes. I'm sure they do. The Hamburg Senate would like to upgrade the path to a promenade with a view of the Alster. The project has been making waves for months. So similar to the Graben in Vienna then, I suppose. Which is why is there an S there? Is one of the most livable cities ever, and everybody's vibing, and there's no cars here. Oh, sorry, there's cars here, but there's usually no cars here, as you can see. It's usually just people walking around, and look at statues and a lot of tourists. But there's tourists in Hamburg too, so, you know. Sounds like a pretty good idea if you ask me. I don't know. It seems like they're vibing pretty well and thriving. There's like Rolex stores on this promenade and all of that. I know that. I love how they don't get that walkable city center means benefit. Yeah, it would benefit the rich technically. You know Vienna does well. Like, rich people do well there. Jesus Christ. He's joining the class fight on the side of the fucking millionaires. I should mention most D&D names are all derived from mythology. Oh, I see. Apparently that's I thought the previous message of yours was also like related to that, but that's about the dinosaur in McDonald's. It's nice. Erkalb thinks it's total madness. It's immensely damaging to retail. Sure, he believes. Something like that gives the rest to dealers, does them in, who are fighting anyway. Like what? Like Rolex? Like the high-end fucking stores? They're fine in Vienna. I'm sure they would be fine in Hamburg too. I cannot see the problem here. Ökovan is pretty fucking mythical. It was absolutely biblical, mate. Because cyclists who cycled along there either only drive through or only bought a little. Oh my god, the cyclists are not buying enough. If so, then certainly not one of the 30,000 euro watches that jeweler Wempe sells on Jungfernsteig. Suspects the politician, whose main job is the manager of jewelry store. He's a manager. What are you telling me? Der im Hauptberuf selber Geschäftsführer für einen Schmuck. I see. Wait, is his side gig being a politician? This man is insane. So his side gig is being a politician, and he's actually like he's a manager of a jewelry store. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. But even then, I don't think that more cars are gonna fix it. There must be some other problem driving this, because really more cars will not drive more. I don't think that more cars will drive more traffic to your high-end stores. Also, the rich whining is so pathetic. Like, shut the fuck up. Then I don't care if nobody can buy a $30,000 watch anymore. Then the watchmaker needs to make some cheaper watches or go out of business. Make a decision. I don't fucking care. Man, someone else was Ökovan, the D&D. That was the response to that. This is amazing. We love to see it. Those people, the jeweler stores, the jewelries that sell high-end products, their customers are expecting parking spaces exactly right in front of the store, and enough of them, apparently. Instead of that, those wealthy people, oh no, they have to put their cars in the stinking parking carriages. Parking carriages? Is that what you call it? No, I don't think so. In this fucking stinky underground parking garages. There it is, garage. Oh no, which is way too cramped. That is not attractive, he says. Holy shit. You are so brain dead. Can you imagine with parking with the common people? Ew, gross. Yeah, that's definitely the problem right there. Of course, he wants drug addicts to go away. That would be obviously the same problem with Frankfurt. There's a lot of drugs on the streets. But I'm sure he proposes the most humane solution to this problem possible. I'm sure when he says that he wants drug addicts to go away, he wants for them to get better, and he wants to establish more like government-funded help for people who are struggling with addiction, right? Right? I'm sure that is exactly what he wants. I don't know if this even talks about that at all. And that's why it's okay to make fun of rich people dying in a submarine. Exactly, because they whine so much. If they have money to just buy a 30k euro watch, they have money to freaking take a taxi or hire a chauffeur so they can shut the fuck up. Literally, taxis are... they said taxis still drive there too. Like, take a taxi then. It's not that hard, okay? Where this is leading can be seen from afar. Vacancy everywhere. 200 empty business premises. At some point, he and his team would have given up registering every new vacancy report. The situation is definitely dramatic. I'm sure the situation is dramatic due to other reasons than there not being enough cars. Brigitte Nolte sees things similarly. The managing director of North Trade Association also considers the death of dealers to be a late consequence of Corona. See? Literally! It's a late... she says, apparently, it's a late consequence of the COVID-19 virus. It's still having its effects. People are going out of business because they couldn't make as much business back when the pandemic was going on. It has nothing to do with cars. Literally. Maybe he is an agent of the auto industry. He's an agent of Big Auto. I would not be surprised to figure that one out. Well... the rich think getting a taxi is poor thing to do, and they have too high a standard, huh? Oh no, why did I arrive to this article? It's your fault. You linked it. It's your fault. This guy has such brainworms. This Erkalb man, Mr. Erkalb, has such fucking brainworms. I cannot believe that he's actually proposing these things when literally they know that other reasons are to blame. It's not the cars. No, many cars are not gonna make it any better. Also, I always thought taking a taxi was a rich people thing. Because taxis are so expensive. I would never take a taxi. It's so expensive. Well, not never, but if I can avoid it, I wouldn't take a taxi because they're so expensive. So we're not surprised, said Nolte when asked by T-Online. She's not as pessimistic as the CDU politician. The traffic problems in the city are definitely an issue in the Hamburg Senate, which is why trade association is also in discussion with politicians. Note says, we basically support the traffic calming for the city center, so like less cars, if it remains attractive for as many groups of buyers as possible. Like I said, if the fucking Graben in Vienna can do it, I'm sure so can you. Like there's cars like outside of this one street, you know. If you turn through any one of these like left sides. I don't know how exactly Hamburg downtown is laid out, but I'm sure there's gonna be cars streets somewhere nearby. I don't think they shut down the entire city of Hamburg for cars. I mean, they already said that that's not the case. I only took a taxi once because it was dark and cold outside and I needed to go home. Yeah, right? It's only like a dire situation type thing. Stop asking for rich people's opinions. Most people aren't rich. Just get stores in there that people with a normal income can shop at and it'll be fine, okay? It'll be fine. He apparently also hates helping drug addicts. Pathetic, whiny little evil man. Yes. I'm not surprised. But that is exactly what Erkalb doubts. Also because customers no longer felt safe on the streets. The drug counseling center drop-in, is that their name? Maybe it is. Like a little play on names, play on words. In particular, is a thorn in his side. It's a counseling center! How can you be this evil? How can you be this cartoonishly evil? It's literally a drug counseling center. It has its offices in St. George, not far from Mönckeberger Straße. Erkalb wants the drop to move. out of the city center, somewhere on the outskirts. It needs to be on the city center. You literally were complaining about drug addicts in the city center. This is a counseling center. They're supposed to help with that. Where else would they be if not in the city center? Like, same with Frankfurt. All of the drug addicts are at the main central station, you know? It's not a pretty sight. There should be more money going towards, like, rehabilitation programs and such, because that's what actually helps in getting people off of the streets. It's not gonna be more, like, legislation against drug usage or something. That's not gonna help anything. And moving the fucking centers, the drug counseling centers outside of the city is not gonna help anything either, because people are not gonna go there anymore because they're in the middle of the city. This literally hurts your cause if you do this. You are so dumb. Literally the mindset of a feudal lord. Just like, peasants, go away. No peasants here. In the middle of the city is where us bourgeois rich people live. Peasants, out with you. into the fucking outskirts of the city. The suburbs, please. Jesus. Well, if the manager doesn't like the counseling center, he can just pack his bags, right? He can leave. He can go into the outskirts of the city where cars are allowed and everything. Why don't you do that then if it's so good for your business? Just, yeah, making the city worse for 99% so that the 1% could buy their expensive shit once per month is the most insane take ever. That's not good for anybody. That would not be good for the economy in the long run either, which is something that this person should be very concerned about. None of these thoughts that he has are logical or good. How can you be so brain diseased? I don't get it. He should just pick himself up by his bootstraps and stop complaining. Exactly. He can move. Because many drug addicts spend their days on the shopping streets not far from drop-in. Well, yeah, because there's drug addicts, not because of the drug counseling center, but because of drugs and all of the socioeconomic factors that factor into there being a lot of drug addicts on the streets in big cities. That has nothing to do with the fucking drug counseling center. They help those people get off of the street eventually. God. Jesus Christ, man. That also hurts sales, believes the CDU politician. Yeah, sure. But your solution is not a solution to this. You don't have a solution. You're proposing absolutely the most smooth brain takes ever. Of course you should help the addicts, but does that have to happen in downtown Hamburg? It should happen near where the addicts are, which is in downtown. It's always in downtown. That's where you will find like drug trade happening. That's where you will find the actually like severely addicted people living. It's always downtown. So obviously the help has to be where the problem is. You can't put the help fucking in like a fucking little village 200 meters outside of town. Those people don't have cars either, right? Like, how are they gonna get there? Wait, since I drink alcohol, I'm not allowed on the streets there. Are you not? No, Wolfie, you're allowed to drink in public here. Encouraged even. True. No, but actually, wait, I'm gonna cough. I'm gonna mute to cough for a second. I've coughed, and I've also gone all the way to the top of the article. There's a NIMBY. 100%. 100% sicher. In our city center, we have a little alcohol-free area because I guess people have been getting too rowdy. So if it's like near the center of our city, I guess it would be considered the center, where next to the big shopping mall, you're not allowed to drink alcohol publicly. But generally in Germany, you are allowed. Cough denied. Yeah, cough doesn't sound good on audio. Never does. Take cough. And this is when I talk myself into a rage, like when we read articles like this. This is so brain dead. I hope he gets absolutely nowhere with this, because it's the dumbest take ever. The wealthy are expelled. I am so sad. Was alkoholfrei? This is, yeah, that's a real dictatorship, not allowing the public consumption of alcohol. It's literally like a, I don't know, very short, very small radius. I wonder how many like square meters. Maybe I'm very, very bad at estimating size of things. If it's like 200 meters long and 200 meters wide or something like that. I don't know. The wealthy are expelled. Like, how? Literally, it's so dumb. It's the dumbest article I've ever read. Thank you for sending it in. I loved getting mad at this. It was very fun. I'm not gonna lie. That's why it's Friday Fun Day. Since there is an alcohol-free area, there should be free alcohol areas as well for balance. You're right. The rich have to leave? Cool. Based. Please do leave. Get the fuck out of here. You know. Well, we have one more video to go, I guess, because I've been promised points of inspiration, and I will hold on to that by my DM if we don't cover Rev. Also, low-key, Rev didn't post anything super interesting, as far as I could see anyway, because I think we would agree on the Coleen situation. Although, nah, I'm sure he can spin it in some sort of way where he can agree that she sucks and move on with that. Those were nice cars, though. That's true. They were nice cars. We cannot discredit that. Those were pretty nice looking cars because they're rich people cars. So Nusagi posted a new video, a new trope video about hags. The word alone already runs a little chill through my spine. This video is going to be so sexist. I can't wait. Unless, of course, we're looking at this with brand new eyes, you know, no preconceptions whatsoever. Maybe he changed. Maybe the way he talks about the VTuber trope of hags is great, eye-opening, revolutionary. D&D hags? No, VTuber hags. God, the word hag is already... It's already rough. Before we watch this, let me close my Vienna tabs. Let me close a couple of my tabs, actually. You don't see them, which is good. I like to not show you my tabs. Hag, word, etymology. Well, maybe not etymology, but Middle English, okay. Comes from witch. Hexe, comes from Hexe, German Hexe, witch, of unknown ultimate origin. It comes from, like, old witches. So, who was usually called a hag? Hag... Well, meaning, I guess, sort of. A witch. Short for hagfish, too, actually. An ugly old woman. Yeah, right? A fat old hag in a dirty apron. Okay. Crone is similar. Witch is cute, right? A witch is very cute, but it's generally... When you say hag, it's not a positive word, you know? Is all I'm trying to, like, establish beforehand. The definition of hag is quite derogatory. It's an ugly old woman. Ugly, slatternly, don't know what that means, or evil-looking old woman. Is there an equivalent for men like that? An evil-looking, ugly old man? No, that's just an old man. I don't know. I don't think they have one, which is there a male equivalent? Who's a hag? Well, we'll figure that out in the video, I guess. Hag, like, what defines a hag? God, this video will make me mad, I think. Hag, is there, like, a male version equivalent? I bet there really isn't, probably. A troll. There are many more terms for ugly women than there are for ugly men, which seems quite unfair to me, but I found a few. A troll, which is not an equivalent to hag, I think, because you would never call an old, ugly man a troll. And Nerd Geek Freak are very specific other things that are also gender neutral, so nope, that does not apply. Also troll, I don't think, well, I don't know if troll is a gender term. Doesn't matter, either way. I just want to lay the groundwork that I already hate the word that he's talking about, which, same as with the mommy video. So when again, dirty old men. But yeah, that's not a singular word to just describe all of it. That's just men, I think. Indeed. Anyway. Let's get right into it and see if we hate it a lot. Trolls are hot though. Hey, trolls are not bad. No bad words for men in the patriarchy. Don't gotta have those. An ugly bastard. I guess that's sort of the equivalent, sort of. God, I feel like I'm gonna take so many issues with this video already. Well, let's get into it, I suppose. They don't have such a powerful word as hag for the male population, I suppose. Okay, anyway, so, Nusagi, what do you have to say about the subject matter that you are trying to talk about today.
Did you know that a woman's sexual peak is actually in their 30s? If the answer...
No, I did not know about this. And also, I think people are fighting about this because I've heard from people who are very questionable and on the right that like the women are most fertile when they're like fucking, I don't know, really criminal ages of 14, 15. I've heard that from Matt Walsh specifically. I'm referring to Matt Walsh right here when I talk about that. So I much prefer this. I don't know if it's true or not. This is just the first Google result when you Google this, but you know, what is sexual peak as well? Good question. Which Nusagi video is this one? This one is called VTuber Tropes Hags. So he needed less than one sentence to be Coon Brain. To be a Coon Brain zombie. It's always, of course, it's always about the fuck. Again, something I take issue with. Anyway, I thought you meant MatPad. No, MatPad is very different. Not a Mad Wash
to that
type,
question is no. Well, now you do. If yes, then hey, you've come to the right video. Most people prefer their VTubers to be on the younger side. Women on the prime of their youth, I guess, is how people call it. Women that are somewhere around 25 or...
Not this clip. Not this fucking clip. The prime of their youth, 25. Okay, interesting. Also, are you sure that MatPad is different? I mean, I haven't watched him in a while. What's he up to right now? Oh god. Don't tell me things about MatPad. I don't know things about MatPad. Prime. Again, the terms, we're coming in hot and heavy with the terms. Also, I know what this clip is, and I'm gonna get really uncomfortable in a second. Let's go. The worst clip ever. God, that clip is not great. I searched a team sexual peak for women, and I got the exact same article. Well, I mean, maybe it's scientifically sound. I don't have any problems with that, obviously. We'll see how he talks about this. Maybe, again, my mind is open. Maybe I'll like this video. I haven't seen it yet, after all. Unlike the other one we reacted to last time, where I had seen it before, and I knew I didn't like it. Maybe we'll like this one. Maybe it'll be fine. Most people prefer their VTubers on the younger side. Don't people not really care that much, I thought, because VTubers always say, the VTubers don't usually say their age. It's like a thing with VTubers, which I don't know, maybe it's better to know a content creator's age, but it's like a thing. That's also what I did at the start, where you just don't say your age and you make up something. Most VTuber agencies make their talents make up like a random age so that people don't actually know how old they are. So do people really have a preference there? Also, people obsessing over the sexual peak is very weird as well. Like, you can have sex afterwards too, and before. If the peak is at 30, you can have sex when you're in your 20s too. Like, it's fine. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah. Marine is 21 and always has been. Wasn't she 70?
Or younger. Not only is that the age of the majority of male VTuber fans, but that's also because that demographic wants their favorite VTubers 25. To be somewhere around their age too. That way, it's easier to fantasize about them being this young, cute, beautiful girl, or that it's easier to think of them as their friend or their internet girlfriend or whatever.
Okay, you've said immediately. We're coming in hot with the it's easier to fantasize about them being this young, beautiful girl. Holy shit, the Coon Brain on you is unmatched. I can't believe this. Why so many shrimps? I remember the context of this. It's like a punishment game for doing math bad or something, but Jesus Christ. VTubers are largely anonymous, including their age. Yeah, they usually don't. I hate this clip. I don't like this clip at all. And the way that he put this clip while he's talking about what he's talking about. I think this clip is also in the lolly video, but oh Jesus Christ. Easier to fantasize, hate it, don't like it, back off. Again, for him, this is just what it is for him. I guess that's the conclusion that we have to come to, is that any sort of VTubing activity is just porn for him, which is crazy to me. I just cannot empathize with that at all. And I don't think that is the case for literally everyone, because that would be wild. It's the same with tradwife BS. Yeah, it's all a sexual fantasy, and it's gross. It's all, yeah, always.
But some people actually like their women to be a lot older. There is a very specific and very vocal community of VTuber fans who has banded together to support older VTubers. Not only to a point of creating a cult around passionately loving them, but even to a point of subverting a word that is usually used as an insult and turn it into a compliment.
Yes, we'll get to the use of that word. I mean, again, maybe this will be a video that I generally agree with. I cannot know that if I haven't watched it before. Is he loud enough, by
Taking
the way?
a word that has a negative connotation and turning it into a badge of honor. These older VTubers are called hags. Now, this is gonna be a relatively quick VTuber trope video, because this trope is particularly obscure for reasons we'll get into later.
It's particularly obscure because I think the only place I've ever heard this trope used, mentioned, anyway, like if relevant in any way whatsoever is on the boards. And I don't go there myself, but there's some videos on YouTube discussing them, and they're like a guilty pleasure cringe watch sometimes, so that's why I know that. There is actual porn on the internet. You don't need to fetishize everything else. It's very true.
Also, there's not really much to say about it, because the definition is kind of cut and dry, and unlike the other tropes we've discussed so far, there aren't really any kind of types or variations of hags. A hag refers to a VTuber that is 30 years old or above. As mentioned earlier,
Yeah, okay, I also pulled up the definition earlier. 30 is the cutoff point for a hag. I mean, it's just, it gives me a vibe that is very bad. Bad. I'm looking for the exact words right now because I guess, yes, it is a term of endearment, but shouldn't the actual people who are the group that's being referred to be the ones to reclaim the word? Because I don't think I've ever, okay, maybe I'm wrong here, but I don't think I've ever heard a VTuber refer to themselves as a hag, and I think they only get referred to as hags by 4chan, whatever, the boards. And that's not really how reclaiming an insult works. It's kind of just an insult. His accent, I think he's Filipino. I'm pretty sure he's Filipino. He's mentioned before, as far as I know, if I remember correctly. It's a very Coomer reactionary brain. They are fascinating to me. I don't understand that. Why do people keep treating 30-year-olds as some sort of special age anyway? Like, seriously, 30-year-olds are still youngish. Honestly, Hassan is 30-something. I don't know what exactly. Bosch is gonna turn 30 soon. I know, like, Hassan specifically looks very young still. I don't understand. And what's the male counterpart to a hag? Doesn't exist. If a male VTuber is 30, I don't know. He's just 30. He's just a dude. This is weird. It is weird. 30 is not crazy old or anything. I don't know. Wait, he's Filipino? Tragic. I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, no one has ever called themselves a hag, so that's not how reclaiming an insult works. You cannot just start calling a group of people an insult and then be like, yeah, somebody reclaimed it? You kind of have to be a part of the group to do that. People in their 20s are basically still kids. This is very true.
the term isn't actually an
Geezer.
insult as much as a lot of people may assume it is because of
Well, I mean, okay, wait.
the hag's definition in general terms, but in the VTubing context, being called a hag is a compliment. In the community, someone...
Is it? Are you sure though? Are you sure? The question is, would a person go into an indie VTuber stream? At least he's not directing this video at you this time, in quotation marks. No you at being addressed. So that's nicer, I guess. But maybe that's still upcoming. If you go into an indie VTuber stream, you ask, hey, how old are you? And they're like, oh, I'm 32. And then you're like, ha, you're a hag. I don't think they'll take that positively. I would be surprised. They might say like, haha, okay. But like, I think they wouldn't be like super happy about it. It's as much as of a compliment as being catcalled. That too, right? Yeah, that's the same sort of argument where like, it's actually a compliment because you're older and I'm into that. It's not good though. Yeah, like, not a hag. It's just like, I understand if you have a preference for older women. That's not a problem at all. But again, it's the weird fetishization and also reclaiming a word that you're not using for yourself. I don't know. Someone who's been on OK Buddy Hello Life for like 2 years now and then. Yeah, hag is a compliment. Like, it generally is, like, on the side, right? But do they say it to the VTuber themselves? Okay, we'll continue watching. Maybe they'll show me clips of the VTubers being like, I'm a hag, slay, or whatever. I definitely know how VTubers talk. And we'll go
Being
on.
called a hag has a strong implication that they respect you and may even adore you really passionately for the sole fact that you are old. And I mean really passionately.
Yes, we have some Twitter posts and we have some 4chan posts. We like older women. Yeah, you can. Okay, I shouldn't read all of that, actually.
Insane. to say the least.
The most popular term I've seen is mature woman. Yeah, older women is good, all that sort of stuff. Like, there's many words, but 30 plus older women is really kind of odd. I guess they are older than the viewers, yes, but the cutoff line is very early. I used to trust Redditors to be the prime example of social aptitude, of course, yes. So the Zoomers are changing out cougar for hag. I guess, yeah, that's kind of what's happening, which is really odd. I don't know how VTubers talk either, right? I've never watched any. Nah, me neither.
They are perhaps one of the most degenerate sub-communities of the industry, probably ever. Because not only are they the kind of fan base that tap dances in the gray zone when it comes to enjoying their VTubers, but they're...
What does that mean? Legitimately, this is a real question. What does that mean? Tap dances in the gray zone when it comes to enjoying their VTubers. What do you mean by that? You definitely mean something by that because you said it, because you wrote it down. This is a scripted video. This is not a live stream or anything. What does it mean? No, I really want to know. I don't understand. Hello, Angel. We're at the later half, third, fifth even of stream now, I think. Depending lots of tropes, analysis of Hololive beef. Yeah, we're back at it again. Yes. We're at hag analysis, which we'll see. I think he just hates tap dancing. True, this could be real. This could be his point. Also, aren't most VTubers older than most people think because VTubing can be extremely expensive? Yeah, right? I think so too. Like, would you call... I don't want to, like, dox anybody's information because, you know, I don't want to say anybody's information that I don't know if they want it to be out there. But certain VTubers I know have, like, kids and stuff, and their avatar doesn't look older at all. Would that be a disconnect? Would you still call them a hag? Is the hag title for the VTuber model? That's a good question, too. Is the hag title for, like, the kayfabe, the VTuber model, the, like, made-up story that they make up, or is it for the real person behind the avatar? Because I think in this case this is a term they use for the real person behind the avatar, because, like, you know, they are really 30 plus old, 30 years or older, and in their lore they're not that old. So this is a term for, this is not a trope, this is just how people are then, right? That's not a VTuber trope, that's just a person being 30 plus. Cougar is for flesh tubers and hag is for VTubers, I guess. Man, it's too complicated. It is too complicated. Well, I've previously thought that I was older than you, but we're the same age. Ha! Gotcha! I'm young. Or not, I don't know. Depends on which perspective we're talking about. I think the hag is for the real person behind the avatar from what I've heard. Yeah, me too. I think so too. Which makes it odd. That is kind of weird. That's not a trope then, is it? That's just like a fact and you're just calling people hags. Anyway, continue.
Also much more vocal and quote-unquote based than most communities.
When a person who is reactionary says based, they mean the opposite of what the left means when they say based. Based in it's so funny that the word based means like the absolute opposite depending on who says it. Based can be really bad here. How old is Zecke in lore? Is there Zecke lore? Yes, there is Zecke lore. I'm a literal god. I'm a literal god from another dimension. So I'm like the biblical god too. But I've been on this earth for 23 years, so haha. Yes. Infinity plus 23. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. I said last time that I started counting again only then, but you know, I've been here for 23 years, so you know. Anyway. Based on what? Based on what, exactly?
They're also really horny. And I mean really, really unashamedly horny. Hornier than Kindred's or KFP employees, and they even rival Hoshiyomis. And if you've been around the community long enough, then you know how down bad Hoshiyomis are, and you'd appreciate how impressive that is.
Everything always comes back to horny. I need to renew my vaccine. Oh my god, I should renew my vaccine too, yes. You're the god from the Bible? I am like the god from the Bible. Not the same one, but I much like it, yes. God with a Mercedes stars a chain? I mean, I've changed a little bit, you know? Things have changed. VTuber lore is funny, okay?
Hell, not just impressive, but also kind of funny? Because at the same time, they're...
Funny or scary? Funny or bad? Funny or disturbing? KFP employees are horny? I don't know. In his eyes, everybody is horny. He views the world through a filter of horniness, and then just ascribes that the horny vocal minority to the silent majority, I guess. Or maybe people are just in general way more horny than I think, but I know that a lot of people are horny, but I don't think everybody is horny all the time. That's what I'm saying. VTuber fan equals horny. That's the only reason you could possibly watch a VTuber. There's no other appeal to VTubers other than spank bank material, obviously, which is a great statement to make about a whole, more than just an industry, more than just a niche of content, a whole, like, media of content, you know? Anyway. It's almost like projection or something. How weird, how odd. Anyway.
Are kind of one of the most wholesome too when it comes to supporting their VTubers. If a VTuber reaches hag status, hag lovers just kind of love them unconditionally, it seems like. Hag lovers tend to be older men too, or men that have a thing.
Wait, now it's weird again. You said now that hag lovers are older as well. Well then, they just are, that's just normal though. That's not liking, if you're 30-something and you like 30-something-year-olds, that's literally just normal, because you have the same amount of, like, life experience, and therefore you're gonna hang out with people who have about the same amount of life experience as you do. That's just how humans are. It's not like being into hags, because then also it wouldn't make any sense calling them hags if they're the same age as you. My life is like a video game. There was a Kiara cosplay which was very chef's kiss. I've seen some good Kiara cosplays as well. Biblically accurate angel eyes when that would be fun, like a biblically accurate angel VTuber model. Trying hard to beat the stage, all the while still collecting coins. God, Jesus.
For older women, and because they are older, and as such would be more likely to have a job, not only are they able to consistently support their VTubers financially, but they are also most likely to be mature enough to empathize and be wiser about their fellow human beings more than the young people.
I think that it makes sense that older VTubers have more older fans as well, like I said, for the aforementioned reasons. But I don't think that a lot of those older fans necessarily post... Okay, wait, actually maybe they do. But maybe they don't post that much on 4chan about how their favorite VTubers are hags because they're literally the same age as them. That would be weird, wouldn't it? I think it is a little bit weird to call somebody who's the same age as you a hag. Or even, like, an older woman, because she's literally not older, she's your age. But maybe they're just really misogynist pilled and think, well, I'm 30, but I'm a guy, so I'm young. But she's 30, so she's a woman, so she's old. Possible. Is there a Jesus VTuber? Probably. I could see that. Although, that would get some... Okay, just a straight up yes. I was like, that might get some backlash, potentially, but, you know.
Oddly enough, they are more behaved in their favorite VTubers platforms, only really letting their animalistic thirst in underground places like VT, obscure forums, or in random Twitter threads that are related to those communities. But Nosagi, you dumb
I'll get to the interjection in a second. Or maybe they're not really the same people. Maybe the people who are on the boards are not in the chat being nice. Maybe they're just not in the chat because they only use the VTubers as, you know, spank bank material and don't actually watch their content. Perhaps. Petit. Hi, Shang. How are you? I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Animalistic thirst. I don't know anything about that. Do you? Me?
Fucking rabbit,
no.
You ask. Why is it that the definition of a hag is so specific? Do they really have to be 30 years old? And why isn't this a subtrope under the MILF or mommy archetype? Well, because, you sweet summer child. The mommy archetype is defined solely on the fact that a VTuber feels mature and has a genuinely motherly aura. But the mommy doesn't necessarily have to be old. Theoretically, an actual 19-year-old VTuber could be a mommy if she has a deep voice, plays off really mature, and acts motherly. But the same case cannot be made for the hag.
Yeah, the hag, in quotation marks, is just not a trope. It's just a weird way to refer to people who are 30 years or older. It's literally all. Call me Chad one more time, and I will slaughter you. Wait, did I do that? No.
I mean, a hag can be a mommy, and a mommy can be a hag, but the key difference there is kayfabe. The mommy may not be 30, but the hag will always be.
It sounds so silly when he talks about it. Also, is hag not an insult? It was an insult. Yeah, and he's trying to make tropes out of just facts of human beings. Like, that's not what I don't think that's what a trope is. That's not how it works. Oh, I'm talking to Honeyman Bun. Okay, good. I'm like, did I? No, I did not. Good. Like, it doesn't make sense. You just being 30 doesn't mean that that's a trope. It's just like I said, a weird word. He said, by the way, to go back to the insult thing, Bro Dragon, earlier, he said, oh, it's a reclaimed insult. It comes from an insult, but it's nice. But as long as those 30-plus-year-olds don't refer to themselves as hags, like, I don't think that's how reclaiming works. Maybe they do. I don't watch enough VTubers to know that. I don't know, man. There's 63 posters on /hag right now, the bad side, so I do definitely think it's a very vocal minority. I think so too. I really do not think that most people who are posting in chat are secretly also posting on the boards. The boards are a minority anyway, but because, of course, you hear about them a lot, whatever, and if you go there, it seems like everybody thinks like that, which is why you shouldn't go there, because most people don't think like that. You just get a really bad picture of humanity. Yeah, 30 years older always stays 30. Also true. Yeah, you're just 30. You're 30 plus at that point. Being old is a trope, just like in my anime.
Even if they don't act mature, even if they act young on stream. And I mean actually 30 years old, not the character they're playing, but the person behind the VTuber.
Yeah, that's what
See,
it's about.
These people, this community, they're kind of in the gray zone in VTubing, like I said. And that is because the hag and the hag lovers is a term in the community that is gate-kept and requires a bit of forbidden knowledge to be a part of.
So you need to know their, like, actual age behind the avatar. This seems very bad, because you need to find out information about the VTuber that the VTuber doesn't want to share with you. And because a lot of these company VTubers don't tell you their ages. Aha! He talks about people like Pokemon. It's super dehumanizing. It really is. Great. And again, to point out again, 30 isn't particularly old. That's not even halfway through life. Especially not if we believe that one post that's been circling around where it said, if you're younger than 30 right now, you'll live to be 150. Don't know if that's gonna be true. I would like that, but we'll see about it. Do you have to study this stuff? Like, what? I don't know.
So the people that use them or know about them tend to already know the age or background of the hag they support. It's why I said they're considered an underground community. Does being in this state affect how they enjoy VTubers or ruin their immersion? Well, yes, they actually somehow have a better experience with the VTubers because of this, and that immersion being broken somehow adds to the flavor for some reason. In fact, some people's immersion aren't actually broken at all. They kind of dwell in this twilight zone between the kayfabe and real-life aspect of VTubing.
Weird. It's a weird way. Me? Do I feel old? No. Or people who are 30? I mean, that's for 30-year-olds in chat. I never feel old because I'm also queer and mental and what's the other fucking word? I forget the other word. But when you grow up how do I explain this? There's this theory, a queer time theory. It's a thing where you grow up and you don't know about like your queer identity. You kind of feel like you missed a part of your childhood or something, and it kind of feels like time is moving differently for you. I don't know. It's a thing. I'm not gonna get into it right now because I don't know how to explain it properly. Calix knows how to explain it, I think, but we talked about it a while ago. I don't feel old in the slightest. You have too much Z-girl autism swag. Yes, the neurodivergence also helps in making time feel weird. Also, like, yeah, I mean, I'm 23, so like, it would be weird if you feel old at 23. I don't know, something's weird. You can't age. I cannot. Yeah, it's very true. I cannot age with this build. You can't age. No, you can still mentally mature, obviously, and it is and that will happen, and that does happen, and that's a good thing. But you know.
Enjoying both sides of the experience in the best way possible. In any case, I don't think I'm the best person to explain why people love hags, because I'm 21 years old and I don't really have a thing for mature women. I mean, my chat...
Well, cool that you made the video then. You're like, I don't know how to explain this. First of all, he doesn't know how to explain this. Second of all, this is not a VTuber trope. Just by definition, that it doesn't fit the criteria. Cool that you made a video on it. You don't know shit about shit, huh? I have back problems, but otherwise no. See, and I'm also healthy as fuck. I don't know why. I don't live the healthy lifestyle, but I don't have back pain. I don't have wrist pain. I don't have knee pain. I don't have any pain. I live painlessly. You know? Yeah. Amateur. Fucking amateur. Well, there we go. Is it something like age regression? It can be similar to that, I guess. Or is it some kind of enlightenment that makes you feel youthful? I don't know. I don't know if it affects me very much personally either. Shrugs all around for that one for me, for now. My man was playing 5 against Willy while writing this video, truly. Anyway, I don't think I'm the best person to explain. There, perfect sentence, you know? Okay, then you don't have to make the video. It doesn't fit your criteria anyway. Well,
was harassing me for thinking that Koyori was sexier than Louis. Yes, they were harassing me. I do not use that word lightly. I still keep getting comments about that, you know, and I'm standing by it too. Koyori is sexier than Louis. Fuck you, fight me. Anyway, if
don't care, thank you.
If you're an unironic hag lover, I want you to literally, in the most eloquent and civilized way possible, describe why you love your hags in the comments.
Oh god,
but
we need to read the comments.
I imagine it's the fact that, for one, again, they enjoy the extreme allure of actual older women, even if those women don't actually show or act.
Older women. I always thought older women, I mean, it depends how old you are when older women starts for you. That makes a lot of sense. But 30 is a little bit, like, low. I mean, if we talk about, like, DILFs, right? If we talk about DILF culture, like dads I like to fuck is a MILF, DILF, whatever. You know what that is. If you talk about older men, that starts at 40 for sure. Like 40, it depends how they look like a little bit, but like Mads Mikkelsen would be on that list, for instance, you know, just a random example. Maybe Jeremy Irons, he's a bit like very old now, but I guess he could still be on the list. Like maybe it's just the thing where men always like younger women in general, so then 30 is old for them for some reason. But then it doesn't really make sense either. I don't know. By definition, a DILF has to be a father. By definition, maybe, but not in the way that the word is used now. No, it does not matter how old they are. Yeah, by definition, maybe, but nobody uses it like that. For me, older is like a decade plus. I think that makes sense. But if I were to say, like, I aesthetically like older men, it doesn't start at 30. Or 30 for me is not older men. Like, that's, like I said, that's Hassan. Hassan doesn't feel older than I feel. I don't feel, like, feelings-based. Hassan is not older than me, even though he is 10 years older than, I don't know how old exactly Hassan is. 30-something, I know, but I don't know how much 30s. He's like 10 years-ish older than me, but like it doesn't feel like that, just in the way that he looks and carries himself, I guess. Same with Vosh. Vosh is turning 30 next year, as far as I know. I mean, I do know that. His birthday is on fucking Valentine's. He's 50, actually. Hassan is actually 50. But yeah, I don't know. For me, it's not the same. Not quite. Like, older men starts higher up, usually. Josh Groban is an older man. He plays Sweeney Todd on Broadway right now. But that's a personal thing, I guess. So, do you have anything meaningful to add to the rest of this video? He didn't even make it to 8 minutes long for this video.
Their age. I may not completely understand it, but I sense that there is a certain charm to an older VTuber having a young-looking avatar or looking and acting like they're...
Tenchi, woof woof. You have 1 whole year over Vosh. Let's go, Joestar. Tenchi? Are you good? Do you want to come here? I should do an apology song for my dog barking. I think that's very pertinent. I wonder what that appeal would be for like an older person to have a younger looking VTuber avatar. That's... I wonder where is the appeal there? I don't really get it. Woof woof. Barkies.
Young. There is a charm in saggy and experienced body parts. The thought that a particular VTuber, because of their tendency to not...
I didn't quite catch all of that, but I don't think I wanna. What did you just... No, it's fine. No, we're gonna move on. What did he just say?
They
I
have
don't
a social
know.
life outside their career or internet friends, may be sexually frustrated older women that is in need of a good time.
Huh? What are you talking about? What the fuck is... It's so fucking horny. Okay, yeah, it's back. It's always horny posting. He should find a different word than tropes. He should find fetishes. Yeah, that's what he should... That's what he should call the fucking series. He shouldn't call it fetishes. He shouldn't call it tropes. He should call it just VTuber fetishes. Because that's literally what it is. The only lens through which you look at these people is fucking sex. What the fuck is wrong with you? This is amazing. In the worst way possible. Okay, sorry. He just says things out of nowhere.
Or, okay. I don't know, I'll perhaps really only understand what makes hags special a decade from now. In any case, An interesting fact about
But in a decade from now, they're not hags anymore, they're just your peers. We talked about this.
hag lovers is that some have actually proposed the idea that a VTuber doesn't necessarily have to be 30 years old or above to be considered a hag, and that people in their late 20s or even Christmas cakes can be eligible
Christmas cakes? What the fuck does that mean?
for hagdom. To these people, hags are more about experience and the VTuber feeling mature without being motherly, more so than anything.
Sometimes you need to stop making names for things. I like making names for things, okay, it's fine. But sometimes you need to stop. Like, okay, you enjoy a VTuber that isn't motherly, but is mature, but also isn't a sister, but also isn't that. It's fine. You don't need to coin a term for every single thing. I mean, I guess if you want to put it in your search bar for your weird fetish searches, then you do need a term for it, because otherwise it's not gonna show up, I guess. What the fuck? Also, what does Christmas cakes mean? Do we know that? I don't know. Yeah, it's a... Right? It is a lot more accurate. If he just said that it was only about fetishes, maybe I wouldn't even have a problem with it, because yeah, fetishes exist, but that's not all that VTubing is. Don't you know that? We need everything to have a label. You're a hag otherwise. Oh, but a hag is a label too.
But this proposal was rejected by the more traditional hag lovers. In the debate on what actually constitutes as a hag, they reaffirmed that hags are and will always be VTubers that are 30 years old and above. No questions asked, no exceptions. They add that a hag lover's Oshi does not have to be a hag for the hag lover to love them.
Okay. I'm listening. I'm listening. The definitions are being flung like baseballs from a baseball throwing machine. Truly, it's so unnecessary. And again, just any way to reduce the VTuber to not actually being just a real human being like yourself, a complex human being that can encapsulate a lot of different so-called tropes. Ain't no way. No, you are one trope. Or maybe you can be two tropes at once, but you are only that, you're only reduced to that, because that way I can look at you in a more objectifying way more easily. Let's go. He's doing what cons accuse queer people of doing. Yeah, he's pushing his filthy perversions onto me. He really is. He really is, though, isn't he? Okay.
There's no shame in being or loving a younger woman, just that older women are much more superior, I guess. And after all, your Oshis become a hag someday, and you, as a VTuber fan, will eventually become a true hag lover eventually too. People don't have to be scared of their age when they want to pursue VTubing. Regardless of your age.
Yeah, but like, the existence of this term alone is a little bit like intimidating, isn't it? I wouldn't want to be grouped with this fucking term just because it exists. I wouldn't mind being 30. I mean, I'm gonna be 30 at some point in my life. It'll take a little while, but we'll get there. But like, I don't want to be in the fucking background of a Nusagi trope video where he explains what hags are. Christmas cake definition? Oh, you wrote it. Oh, yes. Christmas cake means older women who are still single, but because of their age not desirable. Oh, great. Another wonderful term to toss in there.
You, as a VTuber, will always find a demographic that'll love you. Hell, it might even be better and more stable for you if people know that you are on the older side. Like I said, acquiring an older and extremely horny demographic works better for your income and reputation anyway.
Hell yeah. You gotta love having an extremely horny demographic for your reputation. That'll do. That'll work so well.
Again, everybody becomes a hag someday. And it's good to know that...
Well, not everybody. It's a female exclusive term, so you're not gonna become a hag. Only women get to do that, personally. If that's a Japanese term, sadly. Yeah, that's like East Asian culture, isn't it? Yes.
In a period of life usually met by internal crises and insecurity because of the loss of one's youth, it's a small comfort to know that, at least, a large group of weirdos out there will not only accept your age, but will actually love you unconditionally because of it. So yeah, anyway, that's about it. See ya.
I also do not think that the hag lovers over on /VT4chan would like me more if I was 30 years old. Because I am very anti literally everything that they stand for. But okay, cool. income and reputation represented from old horny guys is a big oof. It is a big oof of a video in general. Holy shit. There was no comfort in this video. First of all, he said he didn't even know what he was talking about. Second of all, this doesn't qualify as a trope at all. It's literally just a real life person behind the VTuber's age. That cannot be a trope. That's a fact. Whatever. It's pretty infuriating, I'm not gonna lie. He's talking about age as if it's something like strange too. It's like a phenomenon. Oh my god, you have turned 30. You are now a hag. As if that's a positive thing. So, do we want to see any of these comments? He asked them to explain in the comments, right? So you have a marine profile picture. You should be an expert on this. Hags are great because having more life experience, they generally don't take things for granted and are very appreciative of their fans. I mean, again, liking somebody who's in their 30s is not a crime. That's not weird. Just the entire video is. And he doesn't even like people who are in their 30s, so, you know. Hello, Skandar. How are you? Can't wait to get the attention of all these esteemed, tasteful folk. It will be great. Of course, it's not an absolute rule, but it still depends of the tuber's personality. Also, non-hag can act like that too, but overall, if you compare all known hags, there's certainly a pattern on how they interact with their audience. Also, in something like Hololive, which is an idol background, being a hag is an added value. Why? Outside of niches, IRL idols are lucky if they're still in the industry when they hit their mid-20s. Yeah, idol industry sucks too because, of course, like, yeah, thank you for reminding us that idol industry is the pits, obviously. Yeah, they cycle through their idols and stuff like that. See, what's that one actor? Isn't it, I forget. Is it Leonardo DiCaprio or is it somebody else who only dates women until they're 25? I think that was the cutoff point, wasn't it? Anyway, so seeing a somewhat regular woman in her mid-30s dance around on stage and do her best in front of 100k people is something really special. I like how they do kind of act. Yes, it's him. Okay, yeah. See? Leo would never ever be a hag enjoyer. Jesus Christ. They act like being 30, you're like on your deathbed though. They really do. I bet 25 is the hard limit, huh? I see how it is. They just act like as though if you're 30, you're basically on your deathbed, and it's like very special that you still are able to be on stage and everything. And yes, in idol culture, you're not gonna see, I would assume, I'm not an insider of idol culture, but I would assume that it's similar to other sorts of cultures like idol culture. Yes, they're not gonna keep the older people around. It's always younger and younger people. I've seen that with K-pop too, really. There's no like 30-year-old K-pop stars. That's idol culture, obviously. Korean, not Japanese, but still. They debut so young these days. It's absolutely crazy. You will see 14-year-old like K-pop idols dancing around on stage there. It's very questionable. I don't like that at all. At 25, I start to date. Lower isn't really worth it. I think that makes sense, you know. Anyway, whatever. Well, it's well known people in their 30s popularly complain about feeling old, though. That's true. They do complain about feeling old, but I don't think that they're super. Oh, see, Psy is 30 plus, but I think that's more so because of content like that. That's probably why people who are in their 30s feel old. I don't know. I have never been in my 30s before, so I can't say from personal experience, but I think it's because of the way that people talk about that. I wonder if that's gonna change. Since, you know, on the internet specifically, the internet's only been around for, as we know it now, like YouTube is how old? 15, 20, 18? Me throwing out any numbers. YouTube is like 20-ish or something. So people who are currently big on YouTube are not that often going to be older than 30 years of age. So I think this will change as we move forward. I moved my desk weird. That was that noise, by the way. This will change as we move forward because we're going to have more older content creators representing whatever content that they create on YouTube and other platforms and Twitch and such. Because this generation, every new generation now is growing up with the internet, and this generation, my generation, has grown up with the internet. And I don't think that people are going to stop creating content. I'll tell you how it feels next month. Oh my god, it's next month? Wait, are you a Leo too? I'm like, are you a Leo? Oh my god. Okay. Well, let me know. I need that update. It's important. So, like I said, it's gonna be more normal to see older people online. And then I wonder, at least I think it will. It would be a normal evolution of having people grow up with the internet. I'm Vosh years old. You are Vosh years old. Well, you're gonna be ahead of him by like half a year-ish then. Did you know Vosh's birthday is literally on Valentine's Day? That's crazy. Who does that? That's so gay of him. That's so gay of him to do. Who would do such a thing, huh? Not a straight man. No, no way. Yeah, more old people will be on the internet in the future, I think, and maybe that'll change the internet's opinion, like actually old people, like 50 plus or whatever. And I think that will change the opinion of when you're old on the internet. I guess all idols are sort of seen as higher than the average person, which sounds good on paper but turns sour quickly when any slight flaw is discovered and dramatized. Mountain out of a molehill, that sort of thing, yeah. Same birthday as a man? Are you gay? That too. Do I know Hassan's birthday too? I used to, but I forgot. I'm very bad at remembering birthdays. Birthday Hassan Piker. Why am I Googling this on my phone and not over there? Oh my god, it's Hassan's birthday in next month as well. Oh, he's 31 right now. But Vosh's birthday is really easy to remember because it's literally Valentine's Day. And like I said, who does that? No, Hassan's birthday is on the 25th of July. There you go. Oh god, did I remember your birthday? I had somewhere I started writing down viewer birthdays, but then I forgot. I don't know if I wrote down everybody too. Let's see, wouldn't it be funny if I did have your birthday written down? Because if I don't write it down, I already have enough trouble with like friends and family. So viewers as well is gonna be a little bit tough. Do I have a list things? Do I have it here still? No, I have this. No, I don't know. I don't know where I have it anymore. Your cat's birthday is on the 17th next month. Oh my god, 1 year old. Oh, baby. Literal baby. English VTuber fans love to say how different and better they are from JP idol culture, and then they go and do this. Yeah. Well, there's like two camps of English VTubing fans, and there's one camp, and then there's the camp where Nusagi is in, I think, that he falls into. It's a famous day. Oh my god, your birthday is on 9/11, but -2. Okay. The first number -2, so you would be on 7/11. 7/11. I guess. So the 7th of September, I suppose, then. That makes sense. What do I mean? What am I saying that makes sense? Yeah, I guess any birthday is gonna make sense, doesn't it? Yes. Damn, so you remember Vosh's birthday, but not Hassan? So it looks like Vosh has dethroned Hassan as your Oshi. Like I said, his birthday is literally Valentine's Day. How could I not remember that? No, there's two camps. VTube, yes. I was on with the JP and idol stuff. There's one camp of English VTubing enjoyers that are very much saying that the idol company stuff, the Japanese VTubing, is superior as opposed to the woke Western VTubing. That is an opinion that is somewhat prevalent on certain sides of the internet, and from the sides of the internet that Nusagi seems to frequent, those are the same ones where that opinion is pretty prevalent. So I think he thinks idol culture is pretty based, probably, and is in favor of like more traditional Japanese VTubing, even though it's dumb. VTubing is not a genre, it's a means of making content, but whatever. Your face when you're the only Aquarius in chat. Oh no, I need a nap. I'm gonna take a nap as well soon. I mean, stream over now. So I will nap, and tomorrow I will nap really long because tomorrow no stream. Good night, Siska. Have a good nap. Woke indie EN VTuber versus wholesome conservative JP VTuber. Exactly. 100% that thinking. Which I'm sure they're not that conservative. You just don't speak the language. Maybe they say things that you wouldn't disagree with, that you would disagree with as well. Who cares? Yeah, I hate people it's like, oh my god, Western VTubing, they are ruined because they're so woke and shit. It's like, shut up. Just shut up. It's okay. It's okay. And the pure, wonderful Japanese idols who would never be woke. I shall also sleep. Oh my god, we're all gonna do a Mia Mia? We're gonna do a Z Honkshu Honkshu Mia Mia? Oh my god, let's go. Idol culture honestly sounds like how gladiators fought, but less bloody and for women in the social sphere. Yeah, idol culture, I feel like it's a big red flag if you see idol culture and observe all of it and don't see any problems with it. Even back in 2017, when I was in my K-pop phase, I learned about idol culture because K-pop idols are idols too. And saw it and figured out that it was bad. Have a good and woke sleep. Woke sleep can't happen. You can't woke sleep. So proud of you. Leftist blue-haired Oshi. I did have blue hair at one point, a little bit. I mean, I had rainbow hair actually, so some of it was blue, but never fully blue. To be fair. Wait, I just realized my birthday is the same as as the convenience store name. Yeah, 7-Eleven. See, we can remember it by that maybe. 7-Eleven. Ian. Wokes can't sleep. Yeah, that's why we're also eepy. That's why we're also eepy. Tonight, Maxie is gonna play Minecraft, by the way. But that's so much in the future. I don't want to link you into that waiting room that early. But I don't think anybody else is doing anything. Juno's in Berlin. Fabric shopping. Stay woke 24/7. Never sleep. Yeah. Zecke, Mina. I'm really happy that we talk about showing passion and joy discussing VTuber stuff other than just important matters as well. Yes, I want to talk about VTuber stuff and news as well. Passions, vibes, great, and encountering the doomer 4chan reactionary anti-SJW vibes in VTuber spaces. Yep. Because we're having fun with this. It's Friday Fun Day. I like to get a little bit mad, but at the end of the day, especially with the stuff concerning VTubers, like that's not world-shattering events. That's not legislation that's killing people. That's fine. That's the fun stuff to cover. It's funny to like get outraged at dumb people on the internet, but you know, I'm not gonna be upset about that the next day. I'm gonna be fine. Meanwhile, they're gonna seethe about, oh no, the horrible woke VTubers or whatever. So, you know, they have their own battles to fight, I think. Thanks for the stream. Despite the years it's gonna take me to get over that last video, I'll send you the, oh no, I'm gonna get your therapist bill, your psychologist bill. I mean, we have healthcare here. Maybe I can pretend it's mine and let my healthcare people take care of it. The AOK. What has the AOK ever done for me? Not a lot. I don't go to the doctor a lot, so, but I do pay a lot of money for that. Anyway, I'm gonna leave now. Goodbye. We had oh wait, goodbye screen. Goodbye screen, screen. Yes. I'm going to leave now. 7-Eleven is the international format, not the US format. Yes. US format, hated. Not logical, not good. Thanks for the stream. Thank you for watching the stream. It was very fun. I had a fun stream today. I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be, but in the end we had enough stuff to talk about and it was very funny. And I felt prepared, even though I wasn't. That's good. That's a good sign. Don't forget to hydrate. Yes, hydrate gamers. Glug gamers. Cheers and have a good weekend. I'll see you again on Sunday for more Disco Elysium, and I won't see you tomorrow. And I can't send you anywhere tomorrow either, because neither Juno nor Maxie is streaming tomorrow, so I don't know. Figure it out. One last apology song. But what am I well, sorry for showing you the Nusagi video, I guess. It's sorry for ending the stream. I am sorry that the stream is now over. I hoped it could last forever, but it didn't. So now I'm gonna have to say goodbye to you. And that is really tragic. Goodbye. I'm very bad at making up songs on the spot, as you know now. Sorry. Ciao. Very great. Amazing. Slay. Watching with my brother who doesn't speak English. Hey, Mika. Hello, the Carnotaurus. The only one clown Carnotaurus. I'm apologizing for ending the stream. Stream, because it's very sad to have to say goodbye to friendly faces. Good, I'm gonna leave now. Bye-bye. Absolute singer-songwriter vibes. Me with my it's actually 3 chords. I've been doing G, C, A a lot. Anyway. Auf Wiedersehen. I'll see you all on Sunday if you have the time. Bye-bye.